I became depressed. I thought I don't want to travel with my family. I want to go play jazz music. I want to live a life that's full. My mum convinces me to stay for a while to see if I can stay happy, but then one evening she dies in a horrific loop-based accident.
You don't want to kind of go into a bit more.
It's too painful. I don't want to talk about it.
The boat starts to sink.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Slowly.
The sadness of your story has killed our boat.
Met in the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Excellent.
I am just ready to go whenever everyone else is ready to go. I've hit buttons. We are rolling, ladies and gentlemen.
Good.
So take us away, oh Dungeon Master. Whenever. No, we've lost Dickie.
Have we actually... Oh, there he is. He got stuck in traffic. He'll be with us any moment.
Richard, have you gone somewhere?
To the great beyond.
This always happens.
Right, anyway.
There you
Oh,
are. There you are. Okay.
One of my roommates came in.
Yes, Dungeon Master, take us
throw a date
away.
at him.
Spin us a tale, O master of the dungeon.
Are you feeling brave?
So brave.
Anyway, right. You guys, you went into a cave. Kieran killed a load of goblins.
Like a boss.
Like a boss. Callum, you punched a small goblin child's head clean off its shoulders.
You didn't
Like
get to
a
that
bastard.
bit in the last recording, then apparently, Dan.
So we can add child murder to your list of deeds.
It's growing rapidly, this list of deeds that we
You have a couple crates of medicinal supplies that you took to Erebor.
Yep.
You're currently in Erebor. You handed the crates over to the druid there.
Yep.
And then you went to the inn.
Okay.
Where you paid for a meal and a drink, and you went to bed.
And the entire time, Callum is slowly zombifying even more.
Oh, yeah. But we're not going to tell them that.
What are you talking about? What?
What?
Also, what do you think about me dispensing with the whole typing thing?
The whole typing thing. Yeah, you mean the secret messages?
Yeah, the secret messages. Unless they're really, really secret.
I don't know. I thought they added a lot of comedy, just people not knowing what the it's just this super secret message I've received.
I think unless nobody else in the party is doing anything, then we'll keep the status quo because it seems to work.
Don't mess with a working formula, man.
Precisely. If it ain't broke, why fuck around with it? Okay, so wake up in the morning, and you get approached by the druid of the grove, who thanks you for the supplies, of course, hands you both and Connor 50 gold apiece.
Yes.
Thank you, druid. That was Connor.
Oh, I've missed you, some
Hi, guys.
See, this is just awkward for me because I'm waiting for the inevitable, and now here comes this little gnome who was just introduced out of nowhere. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting.
Sorry, guys, I'll go if it's a problem. Bye.
No. You will be woven beautifully into the fabric of our adventure. I'm just waiting for it.
And suddenly from the ceiling drops a gnome. And the druid says thus: I have paid you your 50 gold for delivering the medical supplies, and I can pay you an extra 150 each if you take one of these crates and you ensure it gets to Baldur's Gate in one piece. There is a merchant who is currently sending down a raft of wares down to Baldur's Gate. who is also looking for guards to guard his supplies, and he might pay you on top of what I'm going to give you. But yeah, here's my offer for you. 150 gold pieces plus whatever the merchant wants to pay you.
Well, that is rather tempting, but amazingly suspicious at the same time. I mean, he's a druid. He probably has a secret cannabis garden or something, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, are you going to say that to him?
No, this is me just, like, loudly thinking.
I was going to say, what's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Dear, I don't know. What's
special?
Could we not inquire as to the contents of the box? Is that not an entirely reasonable request?
Yeah, it's a pretty reasonable request.
Well, we don't even need to ask him. We could always take a look once we're out of the city.
Oh, but this seems like one of those Deus Ex things where it's like, here's this letter, go do this. And like, oh, why did you open the wax seal on the letter? Oh.
Yeah, you snoopy bastards.
Oh, go ahead then. Go and ask.
Excuse me. What is this incredibly suspicious thing that you haven't bothered to tell us? Oh, there's Erebor. I've been trying to find on the map for like 2 minutes.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Where it says Dragon Coast, just go left.
Down past the Dragon Coast, round the Mountain of Death and Despair, and there's the Swamp of No Hope, and just round about there is Erebor. Anyway, don't let me talk forever.
Anyway.
Yes,
follow me then.
Yes, I do believe I asked a question, Mr. Druid.
Yeah, follow me then. I don't know what's in the box. I'll show you what's in the box.
Go and see what's in the box, Kieran.
Can I maintain a cautious distance? Am I kind of
If you really want
gingerly
to.
poking my face?
It's about 8 in the morning. You had a nice lie-in.
Okay. Does this affect my ability to poke gingerly into boxes?
No, I'm just setting the scene for you.
Just a bit belatedly.
Yeah, not very well, I might add.
Just by the way.
By the way, important exposition. No, he walks over down to the middle of Erebor, into the Druid's Grove.
Oh, it's not just nearby. Oh, for some reason I thought he just had it with him. Oh,
Erebor's a tiny place.
I don't.
The Grove is like opposite the pub.
I thought he'd like clambered up to us with a big box and said, "Take this over there." No.
He can't move it himself.
I don't know. He's a magical man who can turn into what? He's manimal.
What?
We're talking about the druid here, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yes, the druid.
You're jumping to conclusions.
Yeah, there are no swimming pools here.
Finally.
Anyway, have we alienated Dan enough yet?
The druid, except the damn. The druid goes into his grove. He looks around for you. He spots you, and he kind of like waves his hand over at you to come over, have a look at this.
Oh god!
I've got the good stuff, man. It's good stuff.
So yeah, you gonna approach the druid?
Well, I am one.
Check out this druid's package, Kieran.
Oh, by all means, I'm going into the druid's grove to stare at his package.
Yeah.
But
The druid erupts into a small swarm of spiders.
Oh.
Well, that was the single worst thing that could have happened.
Like around the bottom of the crate, and they all filter in through tiny gaps that were until now imperceptible.
So he's now in the box.
He is now in the box, and after a few seconds, the lid kind of like moves up and like drops to the side, and all these spiders swarm out and then reform back into this druid.
Why couldn't you just get a crowbar and open it normally?
Is anyone else horrified at what's just happened?
No, not really.
I'm just like sitting here with my mouth open, like just mother.
Spideroo. No.
You know, I was worried there when you said he burst into a pile of spiders. I'm thinking, well, that's an adventure over with.
That's a druid thing. Yeah.
Okay,
You
take
can
a
look
look in
inside the box if you really want to.
Well, it's full of. Well, it's not full of spiders. It has been full of spiders. I don't
It
know
has
what
been
else.
full of
It's
spiders.
just full of spider feces now.
Oh, that's much better.
We don't
Okay.
tell him that until he's leaning over, so we can push him in and lock him in.
I suppose if it's already had a whole crap ton of spiders inside, it can
it's-
only be an improvement, whatever's left inside. Anyway, yes, I look in the damn box.
Yep, it's full of linens, like small wrapped packages of herbs. There are a few bottles in there. There are some salves and potions, unguents, ointments.
Here's a point. Using my incredible lizardy man powers of smell, can I detect any suspicious odors?
Yeah, you have to lean in to get a good whiff, though.
Oh, I'll take that risk.
Okay.
All you can smell is Callum.
No, actually, your head starts to feel a little funny, and like the world starts to kind of like distort, only a little bit.
Am I seeing purple elephants?
No, not yet. But yeah, you got a good whiff of it, and you feel floaty.
You feel magical, man.
And happy.
How about I just give a knowing look to the druid and accept the quest happily?
Cool. The druid then smiles at you, erupts into the swarm of spiders.
Okay, I will halve the payment if he stops doing
underneath the lid. Kind of like half of the spiders are on top of the box and half are underneath the lid, and they kind of like sling web at each other.
As soon as he turned into spiders again, I jumped far backwards.
Okay, but the important thing is the lid is back on the crate. Then all the spiders clamber back out and turn back into the druid.
I feel like it would have been easier for him to put the lid on the crate if he wasn't lots of spiders.
Yes. And as someone who was previously offered to chop off a limb in order to carry something better, I know what I'm talking about on this sort of subject.
Yes, but you're not asking him these things, are you?
I'm kind of rolling with it, true, but I don't want to ask too many questions.
You could just go, what the hell?
Well, I don't want to annoy the man who can turn into a swarm of spiders, really.
He probably gets it all the time.
He could turn into an Andalite next, who knows? It's a crazy world of shape-shifting madness. Anyway, lads, okay, I'm confused. It's me and Tuckman, and who's currently controlled by the computer, and there's also...
Tuckman's still in the pub.
Okay, I'm doubly confused now.
Tuckman's gone looking for the merchant.
Someone take over the leadership. I'm in no condition. It does occur to me though that our zombifying man may not be the best person to carry the crate.
Maybe not. Doesn't matter.
I feel like we should do something other than discuss a box by the end.
Hey guys, back.
Oh, you've joined
Tuckman,
us.
carry this crate.
Alright. He casts levitate on the crate and starts pushing it forwards through the air with his hand.
So that's the point. How long does that last?
Effortlessly.
How long does that last? Can just do that? It's mine now. It's floating.
It lasts for 1 minute for every level of the caster.
Well,
but you can just keep on doing it and doing it and doing it if you got the components, which he does.
How immensely convenient. What are you doing, Dan?
Oh, sorry, I'm rearranging my setup. You carry on.
Your setup or yourself?
Are you rearranging yourself into tons of spiders? Because we don't like that.
Yes.
Not a weekend.
The merchant said he'd give us 200 gold to help get his stuff down the river to Baldur's Gate.
Good thing one of us remembers these things. Oh,
That's
down the river.
like 350 gold each. That's nice.
Oh, each. Ooh.
It's a lot of money.
We do like money.
I want the money.
But is this a detour from our actual objective? Which
no,
is
if you look at the map, it's actually the fastest way to get to Candlekeep is to follow the river down to Baldur's Gate, and then either get a boat across or follow the road down.
Well, okay. Then if it's not out of the way, what's the issue?
Precisely.
So long as we are sure there are no longer any more spiders inside. I think
He already has 2 guards enlisted.
So you're saying he doesn't fully trust us?
Wait.
He wanted 5 people.
I'm so confused. What's happening? There are guards with us now? What?
To guard his stuff down the river.
Okay.
Is this the merchant
Merchant.
guards then?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Well, come on, man. Let's do this.
All right.
If it's
cool.
the quickest way to get where we need to go, we'll go
Okay.
and do it.
You go down to the riverside of Erebor,
Woot.
and there is a small, sturdy-looking raft with several crates on, and Tuckman kind of just pushes the crate above the raft and then lets go of his spell, so the crate falls onto it, and like the raft rocks side to side. It's fine.
I presume is there some identifying thing on our crate to know it's our crate, so we're not going to get it mixed up with something and the hijinks will ensue?
Oh yeah. This crate is much more ornately carved, as it were.
Oh, so
The-
just
the
it's
other
more
crates,
likely to be stolen.
it looks
Great.
better. Yes, and it also has like bits of webbing around the top from the spiders earlier.
Oh,
So
right.
you can tell. There are two guards there already. They're waiting for you. There is there's a
Anything-
human guard with a
Oh.
club, a proper metal club though. So very strange. Cold iron, he says. His baby.
Yeah.
He loves it
It's a
dearly.
painful birth.
Yep. And there is also a small gnome
Hum.
who's just sat on one of the crates, just fiddling away, trying to get a bit of blues going.
Oh, I bet he's fiddling.
Yeah, so I was a bit
Oh.
I had to think twice about what you just said. What?
He's sat on a crate. He's fiddling away with his loot.
Because I'm not up with the musical jingo. I'm not.
Lute, small guitar type thing.
I've got a look of sadness on my face as well.
Oh. Oh,
Welcome.
he's already into it. He's already
Player
going.
Dan has joined the party.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da.
We both did the exact same music. Wow, what?
No original dates.
So, yeah.
So what are you guys doing here?
I presumed you'd be aware of the situation, actually.
Well, I'm just testing your resolve.
Oh,
Oh.
oh. This is like the, what's the password sort of situation.
Alright lads, we're shoving off. This is the other guard.
Oh.
Okay. This is Tuckman.
Yes, we're familiar with Tuckman.
Tuckman, take this cheese and go and sit somewhere at the back.
Go giggle to yourself over there. Presumably on the raft. Yes, I should clarify. Shall we pile onto the raft, lads?
Well, we've got nothing else to do.
Might as well.
More as well.
No doubt we've missed
Right.
some obvious precautionary measure that we're going to regret not partaking in later, but let's just get on the raft and not worry about it.
Nope. It'll take a couple hours to get to Burdusk. But you're not going to stop there. Then it'll take about 3 more to get to Scornubel. You will stop there.
Whether you like it or not.
Well, for lunch.
Oh. What if we're not hungry?
Well, fuck
Well,
you.
Now
Food
turn
doesn't
this raft
matter.
around, mister.
And then it'll take about 6 hours, 7 hours to get to Baldur's Gate. So you'll get there at about... You'll get there late afternoon, early evening.
What are you doing there?
So you...
Just every so often there'll be a great waft of wind and noise and crashing.
I can't quite decide where to put my sheet of paper.
Oh, it's a sheet of paper. Ew.
It's depressing.
Oh.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to grab sheets of paper because they have details of enemies.
Glorious river-based enemies.
If we're going to be travelling together, I guess I
Anything
should
about
hear your
river-based
stories.
enemies.
Oh, we have a bard in our midst, lads. Oh,
We do. Sing him a song, Bard.
if you actually
Hey
have an instrument.
guys, it's really nice to meet you. What a
Mhm.
lovely boat trip we're going to go on.
Yay!
The end.
50
That's
XP.
amazing.
There we go.
Oh, just my heartstrings, man. You had them right in your clutches. Just
If my heart was still beating, it would be red hot right now.
Oh, yes, Tash, your nose ring falls out with most of your nose.
Oh, for crying out loud.
It
you
is
roll
I'm gonna.
20 for me?
I'm gonna. By the
What?
way, I want to tear up my cloak and fashion like a head wrap
All
to
right.
cover my face.
Is it
Um,
like in Army
I
of
would like you
Darkness?
to roll a d20 if you want to try and catch your nose before it falls into the river irretrievably.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
Where did I? There it is.
I use that occasionally.
D20. Roll 11.
Yeah, you catch your nose. You fumble around a little bit and it nearly falls in, but you
Got
you
your
can get it.
nose. Anyway,
I'll just put that in my bag along with the ear.
I was gonna
and the
say you're
pink.
getting quite the collection of extremities now in your back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soon it's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to ask you to roll every single time you use your hands so your fingers don't fall off.
This is
So
getting
you
a
wanna-
bit of a burden there, Callum.
Well,
Yeah.
from now on, I'm not doing anything strenuous.
Why'd you have to go?
So I'm not going to do the talking. I'm not going to do leading. I'm not going to get into combat situations anymore.
You just had to go
I'm going to
and
leave
die,
all of
didn't
that
you?
to you guys.
Going to be fairly useless.
You had to go
Yeah.
and die and dump this burden on us, you selfish git.
I didn't know this was going to happen. I
Yeah,
thought
you
this was all
probably
fine.
Slash, roll d20.
Oh, okay. For some reason I'm doing this now. 1.
Right.
Fantastic.
He shoots me in the face.
No, actually.
Oh.
What you
Groin, actually.
think you see,
Oh.
like a small trail of bubbles following the boat.
Oh,
Of
fucking hell.
But it
course.
kind of like disappears.
Who
there a
summoned the
cabin?
Kraken?
Is there a cabin on this boat that I can go hide
No,
in?
it's just a raft.
Oh, fuck
Oh.
Right, so all three of you, could you roll a d20 for me now, please?
Oh.
18.
2.
Okay.
15.
Okay. Tash. Bunkor. Sorry, I forgot your name. I nearly said Bukake. Because I just know there are two Ks in your name.
That's a
So
better
Tash,
name, but
Tash and Bunkor, you notice that Tuckman has disappeared.
oh bollocks!
He's not in the river, is he?
Oh no, I'm sure he's flying around in the
All you do is you
sky.
notice that he's disappeared.
Oh, God.
Well,
Well, hang on. We
Here.
told him to go to a different part of the raft with some cheese. Of course we know he's not there.
No, he's not on the raft. He's disappeared.
Oi, lizard face, where's your friend?
well, I was gonna say my sense of smell is overpowered by Tash's horrible aroma, so I can't
Don't
detect
have to
anything
keep
that way.
Pointing.
So this is probably an issue, lads. Our mage just drowning,
Mm.
probably being eaten by at least one kraken. What
Do you want to go
want
deal with that?
I'd have thought, locating the problem first would be useful.
Well, snoop around, see what you can discover.
Yeah.
Can I
Now,
Detect noise to see if I can hear it.
I actually have information to contribute to this,
Oh.
lads. Turns out, a piece of cheese seems to have materialized by my groin.
Oh.
And it falls to the floor with a dull, wet thunk.
Now,
It seems to be slightly creamier than usual.
Is it? Yeah, fuck it. He hasn't got invisible now, has he? He has, hasn't he? He's got invisible and he's done something to the cheese.
why would he do this?
Why do you think he'd do that? It's simple Tuckman. This isn't regular Tuckman. This is the Tuckman that really likes cheese.
I was gonna say, this is gonna be the first time that Connor actually knows what Dickie gets up to with his character when he's not here. Because last time he only got scattered reports, but this time he's gonna get a full account of the humiliation.
Oh, yes.
Yay! I love your little messing around with us there. I'm still not convinced there is not some sort of Kraken situation going
You
on.
could go and check it out then. Go stick your head underwater and see what you can see.
I've played that Medal of Honor game where the guy pokes his head over the end and a crocodile grabs him. I'm hoping I feel some sort of affinity with the crocodile, like they're my people, but
Well, the master race.
Yeah.
Guys, apparently I hear a wet thunk behind me.
Tuckman.
Could you see what it is, please?
Is it Tuckman?
No.
It's a small, rather gloopy-looking piece of cheese.
Oh,
It seems to have been broken off from the other part.
crying out loud.
It's got a small hole in it.
Oh, there's too much information, man. I can already imagine what he gets up to with cheese. I don't need any more.
It seems to be oozing.
I suspect that enchanting his pants to rumble whenever there's cheese nearby may have backfired horribly on us.
Rumble or vibrate?
It was vibrate,
Subtle
wasn't
difference.
it? Yeah.
There's a subtle but significant difference.
Can somebody go punch him or something?
Now, the other guard starts whistling.
Lovely.
It's a nice sunny day. It's quite warm.
No one else has noticed the mysterious materializing cheese.
No,
I'm
you
getting-
three have.
I'm
The
getting-
guard hasn't because he's just staring straight ahead.
I'm getting sick of these antics now. I'm going to perch myself in the furthest away spot from the edge of the boat and just sulk for a bit.
So, like, right in the middle on top of one of the crates.
Yes.
Dan, what do you want to do?
Can I just stand there looking bored and smoke a cigarette?
Yeah, sure.
Good.
There's one cool looking gnome over there.
Excuse me. Yeah. And Callum?
I think I've accepted my fate at this point, so I'm just going to lie down.
I was going to say, put yourself through as little stress as possible.
Yeah.
You are a beautiful and unique snowflake, Callum. We cannot lose you.
Wow.
If I die, you're all fucked.
Well, we managed last time, but...
Kieran, could I get a d20 from you, please?
No.
Oh, it always ends so well. One.
A sudden white.
I'm doing really well with the rolls today.
Yes, but you don't forget that I'm factoring bonuses and penalties and things.
That worries me too, yes.
So yes, again, you swear you hear like a really faint sort of drilling sound.
Tuckman, put that cheese down.
Yes,
Okay.
this could either be just unpleasant or actually very worrying. The immediate reaction is that something could be drilling into our raft, which is not usually going to end well.
Hey, Kieran,
It could be skeletal pirates, is all I'm saying. Yes, what?
would you like to borrow my X-ray pin?
What? You're worried about losing it, I suppose, but that is still a
I
great
am.
honour.
I'm
Although
terribly worried about losing it.
I presume I'm not going to catch anything from your zombie flesh being on this pin. No,
You could clean it first, I guess.
I could what? Oh, I don't want to wipe in the water; it'll get taken away. I'll wipe it on your cloak. How about that?
Well, my cloak is now a head wrap.
Also, right now, Terry the guard dog starts levitating
Oh yeah,
God,
Terry's
Tuckman.
up to about 20 feet into the air and then starts floating slowly down.
If you kill that dog, Connor's not going to be
Fireworks
happy.
start like appearing around its head, and it looks and Terry looks really confused the whole time.
Well, I'm glad Tuckman is enjoying himself.
And Tuckman kind of like rematerializes in the middle, like just to the side of the middle of the boat, and he's waving his hands at Terry, like up and down a little bit. There's a little bit of cheese stuck in his belt.
I was going to say, is he naked? What's going on here? Jesus.
No, but his robe is open at the front. No, it's
Oh,
not.
man.
It's not.
We'll get to an adventure eventually.
Well, we're on the river. We're having
Well,
an adventure on
I'm
the
dropping
river.
hints.
Something unpleasant is happening to the raft. Probably. Let's
Yeah, so
assume.
I give Kieran my X-ray pin,
Which I'd
and
forgotten
so
about,
he can,
yes.
yeah, so he can look at the water
Oh,
to
Jesus,
see whether
sounds-
there's anything there.
It seems so obvious now. Yes.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, you're so
Mm.
clever.
Okay, so
Callum.
Kieran, what are you going to do with this pin?
Well, typically one seems to. I mean, it's kind of awkward to me. I don't have sticky out ears, do I?
Yeah.
No, you don't have anything pierced at the minute.
Can I just like stick it through my face, or can I? Do
Stick
I like
it
just?
through one of your holes, your lug holes.
Does it have to be like physically impaled somewhere on me?
Well, as far as you know, that's the only thing that's worked.
Can I just like hold it really close and wish upon a star? Have X-ray vision?
Try.
Well, I'm worried you will say you use up your entire turn standing there wishing like an idiot and then get grabbed by a tentacle. Which organs am I least going to miss?
Well, vision is to do with the head mainly, isn't it?
Don't say
usually.
stab in your eye, no.
Stab it in your eye.
No.
I don't know. Pierce your nose with it or something.
Okay. That couldn't go horribly wrong, I suppose. I gingerly stab it into my nose with a split infinitive.
Oh, you gingerly do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to roll a d20.
Oh, gingerly? That requires a d20.
Yeah.
Oh, 18, finally. A respectable number.
18. Cool. You slip. Bless you. You slip.
You slip.
Did you hear
Distant
that?
scream.
Yes.
That was my mum, like 3 rooms away. Sneezing.
Whoa!
Oh,
I was like, who fell in the swimming pool? What?
manimal. But no, you slip and you jab it through your nose.
Okay, well,
It hurts. You're bleeding. But
uh,
it doesn't matter because you can see everything in green.
You can
I
see
have
what I see.
become
Yeah,
the
essentially,
Matrix.
If you've ever seen an X-ray, that's what you can see
Only everywhere.
precisely.
Okay.
You are now the chosen one, Kieran.
So Slide is no longer on full hit points.
Oh,
Yeah,
fantastic.
you lose a hit point, don't you? Every time you do this.
Well,
Oh,
you
yeah.
you lose D4, but yeah, he did just lose 1 because I rolled really stupidly.
This is,
So
yes.
take a look. Take a look in the
I'm
river.
looking.
God
I'm
damn it.
looking under the raft and around and at my hand, just going. Ooh.
There's a no, I'm not going to tell you now. But no.
What do you mean?
I've already mutilated myself for this privilege. Come on. I'm staring
worth it,
intently, knowing that I've
so
sacrificed
worth it.
for this. Come on.
Think about how much it is worth, Kieran. I mean, Jesus
Are you
Christ.
doing your taxes in the background, Dad?
Well, yeah. You know.
It's yours, isn't it, Dan?
Is it? Can I do something?
Yeah, you should be able to do
Ah,
something.
right.
If you want to do something, just interject and say something.
Okay.
Don't feel left out now.
So it's in combat that we take proper turns, but yeah.
So has Kieran, has Slythe seen anything while he's been looking around other than, like, his bones?
Yes, actually. Yes. There is a small mammalian-looking animal under the boat. It seems to be just chilling, like an otter or something.
Oh, so, okay.
That's slightly more useful information than the previous message, which was about cheese appearing next to my groin.
Well, now, if he ever goes invisible again, you'll just be able to see him.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a beautiful thought. Like I punched Tuckman's obvious skeleton in the face.
You punch him in his fat bones. No,
You better give this back to me when I'm well again.
I adopt a troll face and look at Tash.
It's like the most valuable piece of equipment I have. God damn it.
The troll face continues.
Can I suggest that the other guard pokes his head under the water and has a look at what it is properly?
That's a fantastic idea.
if you want to, you'd have to ask him then.
Oi, red shirt. Off you go.
Hey, guard fella. We have noticed something
Name's
under the boat.
James. Come on.
James?
I don't
James,
know what
yeah,
his
we're all
bloody
friends
name
here.
is. Jimbo.
What, James? We have all noticed something appears to be happening under the boat, like. And,
Right, so why don't you have a look then?
Oh, we just thought, because we went through all the trouble of finding out there's something under there, it was your turn to pull your weight. Otherwise, why should you get paid?
Oh, gee.
Alright, fair enough.
God,
Fair
attitude,
enough,
this
love.
gnome.
Yep, he gets down on his hands and knees at the side of the boat, sticks his head underwater.
So
His
why?
ass in the air.
So the fact that we've
Yep.
seen an otter is apparently not enough. We have to make someone stick their face into it as well.
We must
You've seen
make
the
sure-
skeleton of an otter. You don't know what the hell it's got going on otherwise.
It
It
could
might have
be-
like
it
a
could be-
huge penis.
Yeah, it could be a zombie
Yeah,
otter.
but do we really need to know that? Oh,
think
God,
it's important
that's an
information.
otter, and it has a massive wang.
He gets
right
forcibly
right.
bunted from the side of the boat about 10 feet forwards into the water.
So that otter has a
Huh.
massive Is that what you're saying? And he's just used it to beat this guard senseless.
That's a terrible image you've just put in my head. Let's all just reflect on that image for a moment.
But the guard's currently spluttering and struggling
So,
in the water.
yeah, is he
Go-
behind us?
He's wearing
now?
chainmail. He's not a great swimmer.
What-
He's in
yeah.
front of you.
Oh, he's in front of us, so we're going to run him down.
Yeah, he got forcibly pushed. Yeah, like 10, 15 feet in front of you.
Question: do corpses float?
For a little bit.
So
I doubt
if
they'll
say,
hold your-
for example, if we were to shoot him and he died, his corpse would float, we'd catch up to him, then we could take his stuff.
Yeah.
Also, I can only assume that there'd be another share's worth of gold in there.
Is this your character suggesting this now? By the
Oh,
way,
why
guys,
is your character?
There's no difference between us.
it's just I'm looking at a picture of a robot, but you're supposed to be a gnome, so I'm slightly
No, I
confused.
don't have a pretty little picture,
Oh,
alright?
oh,
I'm new
oh.
to the story.
And
God.
all the while, Zeus is just grinning at me.
What's up, bitches?
Oh, that
Need
damn
hand?
face.
Fuck that!
That face will be lost in the video, and that's my biggest regret.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
we'll have
what you
to
can
make
do is I
something
can
just as
send you the
good.
picture, and then you can just like have it flash up every now and then on the YouTube video.
I think
Every
you should.
time Zeus appears.
I can't do
Right.
it justice. Anyway, yes.
I'm going to whip out my mini crossbow and shoot the drowning guard.
Roll
Oh.
d20.
Roll d20. Come on.
No one's objecting to this.
I got an 8.
It's a mercy killing.
Okay, you fire your hand crossbow, and it embeds itself in his shoulder.
When you say
Yeah.
hand crossbow, is it like the tranquilizer thing in Deus Ex, where it's like lashed onto your wrist?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Only on the underside of your wrist rather than the top of your wrist,
that's
and it's a
slightly
little
less
smaller.
cool. I suppose it's like
I'm basically
concealable.
Spider-Man.
I like this character. I'm jealous.
He's going to fit in wonderfully.
Mm. Yeah, I love it. One of his first actions is to murder his apparent accomplice, but that's fine.
To be fair, if there's a guy on the boat who can be ripped off it by a fucking otter, we don't need him.
Who said it was an otter?
That's true.
Alright. Duck-billed platypus, if you'd prefer.
No, I'm just trying to, instill a little doubt in your feeble little mind.
Well, whatever it is, it's
Calling
got
me
food
feeble.
now.
Right, so I need to take away an arrow, don't I?
Yeah, you need to get rid of a bolt.
Oh, this old business. Oh, he doesn't have infinite arrows. And the troll
Unlike
face.
some people.
The troll
Just
face
because you
makes
got
a
a
welcome
really good
return.
item on the very beginning
Just
of our
yeah,
adventure.
just because I rolled really well.
Yeah. Lovely. So you've killed a man, and now you want to loot him, I guess.
Well, he's not
Yeah.
dead. He's still struggling.
Oh. Okay.
He's kind of
glaring at
screaming at you and going as he's filling up with water. And he kind of disappears under the waves.
Oh.
Like his hand is like the last thing that goes under.
Is it perhaps
Oh.
Jaws? Are we being chased by Jaws?
I was literally just going to say, are we being chased by a shark? And then we'll have to stab it with a spear, and then it'll get
Yeah.
all tangled up in
But
the raft.
Tuckman is
with-
looking a little sheepish.
Is it going to get all tangled up in the raft and then die, and then we'll have to feed on it for sustenance, and then we'll
Mhm.
land at a beach, and we have to go rescue our family from evil pirates?
You've thought about this, haven't you?
Yes.
On Pirate Island, yeah.
On
No.
Pirate Island. It's all coming together.
It's
Oh, what
part
an
of the plan.
No, Tuckman, yeah. So the guy disappears below the surface of the water,
With the shark.
Lovely.
and the bubbles stop coming.
Because of the sharks.
Tuckman is still looking a little sheepish.
Okay. Well, that's to be expected.
Didn't mean to do that.
I bet he didn't.
Whoops.
Here's a
It's all over
point.
the floor.
I love how it probably would have been very trivial for Tuckman to use his levitation to save this man, but oh well, we tried to kill him instead. That's good too.
So we didn't even get any
You
loot.
didn't try and kill him. Well, at the minute, like the raft is just coming up to the point where it would be beside where the guy went under.
Right.
He hasn't resurfaced.
Like I said, he's food now.
It's not that he's food.
Can
it's
I
that
not
he was
use my
wearing
X-ray vision to
metal
see
armor.
where he is?
Yeah, have a look.
I'm looking through the raft. I don't have to be anywhere near the danger to look at it. So
No, you don't. There is his corpse, like below and to the left of the raft.
Is there a suspicious
Look-
chunk of his skeleton missing from the corpse?
No, there is not, but there are several fish that are like
Oh.
curious. There's like, what's this? What's this?
Oh.
Curious, like,
Piranha.
hey, do you want to try something new tonight? That sort of curious.
No, just the sort of if you have a fish tank and you put a new thing in the fish tank and all the fish like kind of play with it for a bit.
Oh, so not like bum sex curious.
No, not like bumsex curious, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Bumsex
That's
Curious
me when
sounds
you
like
say
a
that.
terrible, like, undercover name. Bumsex Curious.
My name's Curious.
Bum
Bum sex curious.
Please, someone take the conversation elsewhere.
No, it's not that.
This is a pretty fair assessment. This is a good vertical slice of our average D&D experience there, Dan. So
Yes, welcome to us.
you're fitting
Also,
in.
I sent you a picture of a little gnome bard.
I know, I'm trying to work out how to change it, but I can't.
Skype, at the top left, Skype profile.
Difficult
Change it.
technicalities.
I'll run you through my situation.
Alright.
I've got Skype running on my iPad.
Right.
My laptop runs Windows 8. It isn't Skype, it's just horse vomit. So I don't really know how to deal with this.
Oh,
Wow.
look at you being all
Windows
Feel-
8.
yeah,
And you
technical
poor
wizardry.
bastard. You poor man.
We should play
I feel no
Cyberpunk and you could be
Apple
like
and
the
Windows
hacker.
8. I feel so sorry. No.
Anyway, guys,
Brand
we've been on this.
loyalty.
We've
Some
been on,
things that Richard doesn't have.
yes, we've been on this damn raft for at least 7 hours now. Is it?
No, it's only been about 5 minutes. You have not
this
even
is
gotten
gonna
to
take
Blados,
forever.
and you've already murdered one of the guards.
Attempted
Wow.
murder. Attempted. It was probably the sharks that killed him.
Right. You get to El Turel.
El Torel.
El Turel.
So we
you
just
get,
gave up.
you
on
get
trying to
there
get this man
without-
out.
you know,
Without much incident.
without much incident other
You see,
than
we didn't
fucking
stop at
around.
Schoonabel. Thank you very much.
You
Mr.
did.
Stop
You
for
stopped, and I've taken away
Oh,
one
you
of your
son of a
rations from all of your character sheets.
I have rations?
Not anymore.
This
Well,
tastes
never mind.
horrible.
Num num num.
Was
Yes.
it just really creamy cheese? Was that what the rations were?
No, they're a Russian delicacy.
Your
Courtesy of
finest.
Tuckman.
There's bits in this one.
Bits make it all crunchy.
Would you like some human with your salt?
But yes,
Love
so
it.
you're at El Tirol. You're just passing through.
Waving at the lassies as we go by, no doubt. They're recoiling in horror from the lizard man waving at them.
However, on your left, you can see Fort Morning Lord is on fire.
Fort Morning Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's on
As the
fire.
Lord of all morning glory.
Yeah. The fort is on fire.
We don't care. Move on. We haven't got time.
Decomposing compadre here, pressing matters.
I
Oh,
have
yeah.
no
Oh, hold on,
sympathy
hold
for
on, hold on.
anyone.
Who owns the fort?
Well, how do we
some
know?
Duke or Baron
So he's going to have a lot of money.
that you don't know.
If,
Yeah,
Listen.
probably.
if you want to stop and help
Oh,
out
Callum.
these people, go right ahead. But we have more important things to do.
Callum, roll a d20.
I don't
D100.
want to.
D100, not d20. D100.
100?
Mhm.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jesus. My entire left torso comes off.
You've only got
100!
really?
That's what I rolled. 100.
Jesus. Roll d12.
Roll D12.
What are the odds of getting 100?
I get a really bad 9.
9. What was number 9?
I'm
Your left
completely-
arm falls off.
Does he catch it?
No, but it lands in the middle of the raft with like a wet thud.
I'm going to point out that you just were all trying to tell me what to do, but your arm just fell off.
What? I'm lying. Hang on. I'm lying down.
If you'd have rolled an
down
8,
and my arms
It would have been your leg, and I would have been able to make a funny. As it stands, he's just a little armless.
As it stands. Fuck you.
No, it was the
Fuck
armless
you.
bit. It was the armless bit. Come on. Give me a hand. Don't have a leg to stand on.
Someone save us from his puns.
Zeus!
We're going.
No.
We're leaving this place. Screw Fort Morning
So
Lord.
what would you all like to do? The fort is on fire. Your arm, Callum, has fallen off completely.
There's probably not going to be something cool like skeletons. There's probably just going to be ruffians setting fire to boring things, is it?
On earth would a ruffian want to set fire to a fortress?
For money?
To burn all their delicious tapestries.
Yeah.
They are delicious tapestries.
I would like to inspect them, but we must move on. Time is of the essence, and as if to point this out to us, Callum's arm has just fallen off, so I might want to prioritise that little detail. I don't know about you.
Can I sing a song about a baron who once gave people loads of money for saving his fort?
Go on then.
There once was a baron who was holding a fort. When it caught fire, along came 3 weirdos on a raft. When they saved his fort, he gave them money. The end.
Lovely.
Once
Good.
again,
You should write that one down.
you
50
just
XP.
stir something deep within me, little gnome man with a.
Something that the inbuilt dial pad on Skype can't quite do.
There must be a comically oversized loot you have, little gnome. You know.
Oh yeah, it would be like one of us holding up a double bass.
Well, don't forget, I'm not a normal sized gnome.
Oh, not this again.
Oh yeah, no, he's more of a halfling than a
Due to
gnome.
my amazing origin story.
Well, I'm just
Yeah.
saying that if any of you had actually asked, then maybe I could tell you about me, but no,
That's a
you've all
point.
been rude thus
Mr.
far.
Dungeon Master, you didn't actually mention that he was freakishly tall for a gnome.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
recall.
true.
You wouldn't have known.
What?
What do you mean? We're
You
looking
wouldn't
at
have
him.
known.
Oh.
See what we did there? See what we did there? Yeah, but if you think about it, you've got a retarded wizard with you.
Hello.
Yeah, but he's not.
And neither of you have told me about your backstory, so I'm just going to assume you grew up in a sheltered environment.
Were you not here when I told you my memoirs?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening, I was typing.
Oh
To
yeah, we
Kira.
were having an awesome conversation about killing goblins in their sleep at the time.
Honestly.
Whoops.
Well, I'll tell you what, gnome friend. Tell us your origin story while we sail down the
Well, we ignore.
Chionthar River.
Well, we
Yes, that's
ignore the cries for help from the
Yeah.
people burning alive.
what-
Tell us a story.
Okay, so I sit down on the edge of the raft, sort of head slightly down, holding my lute, playing what would probably sound like Spanish guitar if it wasn't on a lute.
We were at the beach. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Everybody had matching towels. Anyway.
So, I was born a gnome, and we gnomes were typically a fun-loving, happy people. My family in particular, we're a travelling band, but
Oh.
I could never deal with the lute. My love was always for jazz music, and just was desperate always to play the jazz flute. At age 30, my father turned to me and told me to take over the family business. I became depressed. I thought, I don't want to travel with my family. I want to go play jazz music. I want to live a life that's full. My mum convinces me to stay for a while to see if I can stay happy, but then one evening she dies in a horrific lute-based accident.
You don't want to kind of go into a bit more.
It's too painful. I don't want to talk about it.
The boat starts to sink
Oh, for crying out loud.
slowly.
The sadness of your story has killed our boat.
Let's put a real downer on it. But yes, the boat is sinking slowly, but it's sinking.
I really do get the impression that you just want me, especially, to die during this entire escapade.
You can like throw Tash to the shore.
Well, I'm already halfway there.
Yeah, exactly. I am
Can we,
not pleased.
Is it obvious where the water's coming through?
Yeah,
Can
the
we?
middle of the boat.
How big is the hole?
It's widening. What's happening is all the logs that are making up the raft are splitting from left to right. So the raft is kind of splitting into two.
How wide is the river?
The river, oh, it's a good 10 feet wide.
How many of us can swim? I can swim.
I'm looking at the character sheets now.
I don't.
Do I even need to breathe?
You've not tried.
That's true.
I think you'd have noticed by now.
Well, I've just
You've been breathing out of habit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um,
So I think if we sink, I'll be fine unless there's something in the water.
um,
And there probably is something
only
in the
Kieran
water.
and the dog can swim.
Right. What about the polar bear?
The polar bear's trudging alongside you on the shore. Along the shore.
And-
I'd forgotten about the
What?
polar bear.
Forgotten about the
I
polar.
had
The
to.
one creature who is possibly the best swimmer out of all of us, and he's trudging along. Okay, I'm gonna call to the polar bear to come and rescue us.
How?
And then your jaw falls.
Sebastian, lend me your paw.
Upon hearing his name, the bear, like, rears up on its hind legs and lets out a little...
Does your
and, like,
jaw
trudges
fall
into
off
the
after
water
this
and swims over
dramatic,
to you.
this dramatic call for help? Your jaw just collapses from your face.
I could do with a little bit more information about where a fucking polar bear came from.
Oh, you weren't
Ask the
here
other
for
party
the
members.
previous 6 sessions, Mr. Noob.
Okay.
Oi, rotten wizard face. What's with the fucking polar bear?
What polar bear? Tuckman waves his hand and the polar bear disappears.
I'm crying out loud, Tuckman.
Oh, why are you torturing us?
Tuckman and throttle him.
Yeah,
please.
yes. I locate Tuckman and slug him one.
Oh, Tuckman's not invisible. Everyone can see Tuckman.
Oh,
Just
okay.
hit
Even
him.
easier then. Come on.
Well, then roll your d20.
D20 to slug Tuckman. This is the best D20 I've ever had to roll.
What's your
11.
strength? And what's Tuckman's armor class?
What's the fat wizard's resistance to an angry lizard man punching him in the face?
I toss you my arm so you can use that as well. Like a-
I can challenge him to a duel with it.
Okay, you need to roll. Whoops.
Dum-da-dum.
Yeah, you punch him and he just crumples to the floor.
Thank God for that.
Well, that solves one problem. Is he like whimpering pathetically to
No,
himself?
he's out cold.
No, he's dead.
Does the polar bear reappear?
No.
No.
This may have actually just,
So-
compounded the problem then.
Hold on. Did he have to use like a verbal spell to make the polar bear disappear?
No.
So, have we just kind of made it now that there's no way to un-invisible the polar bear?
Yeah, good job, Slythe, you dickhead.
How long is he going to be
Well,
out for?
technically I can still see him, to be fair, using
That's
my
true.
amazing and
Oh,
totally
okay,
original
yes.
X-ray powers that only I
that is
have.
a very good point. Slythe, why don't you help the rest of us onto the polar bear?
Okay, are we? Oh, of course, I've forgotten the entire point of what we were trying to do. We're trying to get onto the polar bear because our raft is... Sure, okay, now we've got an
about the
unconscious
crates?
member of our team, too.
Oh shit, a crate.
We'll get the crate
Oh,
once,
and the crate.
once we're safe.
The
Hold on,
crates.
so
Don't
the...
forget that the one with the medical supplies, Kieran, has lots of little holes in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'll tell you what,
And you're only going to get paid if it gets there, in
Kieran,
good
Kieran,
condition.
Yes.
help me and... what's this gnome's name? Have we asked?
Not
Bukake.
Bukake, it's
Bukake.
Bunkor.
Bunkor. Okay, get me and Bunkor onto the polar bear, and then get the crate onto the shore. Because you are a fantastic swimmer, as we all know.
Hold on,
yeah,
before
man.
that.
Oh.
The raft split in two, right?
Yeah.
It's crumbling.
No, it's
Yeah.
just come untied.
Oh, right.
So the crate is floating on part of the raft.
No, the crate is still on one of the rafts, thankfully.
Is that raft going to stay floating?
Probably not.
Okay, alright, carry on.
Yeah, so do what I said.
Whatever he said, do it.
Do it.
Am I doing it? Yes. Helping.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
He's done it. Don't worry, Richard.
I did
He's
it,
done
whatever it is
We're all
that it
safe.
is.
No,
We're
what are you
safe.
doing? What are you doing?
We're all safe.
It doesn't
and the
matter, I
crate
did
is
it.
short.
Don't make me come down there.
Hey Zeus, you've been gone a long time, buddy. We can deal with this.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so, yes, what exactly did you do?
Tell me, Callum.
It doesn't matter what we did. We're safe. We're safe.
What are you going to do while I still have time paused?
Just tell him.
Okay, what we've done, or Kieran has done, is he's put me onto the polar bear. He's put Barkor onto the polar bear, and he's got the box the crate, whatever it is, and he's swum it onto the shore, and we're all on the shore now.
The only problem with this,
Tuckman.
no, well, yes,
Forget Tuckman.
He chose
He's
his
fine.
path.
He can float. It's one of these bonuses he gets for being so large.
That's
no.
true.
The problem is Kieran can't actually lift either you or Tuckman. The maximum you can lift is 170. Tash, you're 300.
Well, no, this
And
is the
Tuckman
new
is
body.
No,
remember?
wait, hang on. Surely he's lost a bunch because of his arm.
Yeah, I'm not technically in my other body.
I can lower it down to 270 if you want.
Hold on, how much do I weigh?
You weigh,
Bugger all.
yeah, bugger all.
So, Slide could help me onto the polar bear.
You can get on it yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're able-bodied.
What about us together? Can we jointly manage to get them on top?
That was immature of me. I'm sorry. Only
Just-
Tuckman.
Can we get Bukake on the polar bear?
Yeah, so I'm on the polar bear now.
Yeah, you're actually. Yeah, you're on the polar bear.
I love it took you 2 seconds to get a derogatory nickname.
Okay. New plan. Everybody on the polar bear get to the shore. Kieran get the crate over to the shore,
Roger.
and then just forget about me. Don't worry about me.
Well,
You'll just hope for the best. You'll turn up on a beach
I'll
somewhere.
hope that I don't need to breathe, and if that is the case, then I will just come ashore of my own accord.
okay. So, Bunker, Dan, what are you doing?
Yeah. So I'm on the polar bear at the moment.
Yep. It's strange because you can't actually see the polar bear at the minute. So you're straddling. You're straddling an invisible polar bear.
I assure you it's there.
Can you not feel its fluffiness?
You can feel the fluffy.
Comforting fluff of
You
the
just
polar bear.
cannot see the fluff.
I feel like now would be a good time to get the dancing ability out.
Oh god.
I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. I'm rolling with it. I'm grooving to it.
You sure
Roll
you?
D20.
You strut your
I got
funky
a 9.
stuff.
Say again.
I got a 9.
You got a 9. Let's see what's Bunker's dexterity. 16. Yeah, what are you trying to dance? Little Irish jig or break dance?
No, I was thinking more like, a bit of a waltz, but a one-man waltz.
A one-man waltz.
Yeah.
Very classy.
Yeah.
Classy
do it.
dance on top of the polar bear, the invisible polar bear.
You fumble a little bit like, at the beginning, but it's a good little dance, a good little waltz. In fact, it's so good that you captivate Slythe and Tash.
So we just drown.
So they can't do anything until you finish dancing, and you take about 2 minutes to dance.
Good job. Good job.
By this time, the raft is like proper falling apart.
We're just mesmerized by his beauty.
Right,
Precise.
well,
Beautiful
I'm out of
Bukake.
ideas. Guys, carry on.
Your contribution to the team is wavering slightly.
Kieran, what are you going to do?
Well, I thought I was stuck dancing.
Nah, when he's finished dancing, you can do something. What are you going to do?
Okay, by the time, if I haven't drowned by then, I would.
You can swim.
Yes, right, yeah, but if
You're
I'm
a
just,
lizard.
if
You
I'm
can breathe
mesmerized,
underwater,
I thought if I was
surely.
mesmerized, I might
Nah.
just drown without thinking. Just, oh no.
Look. Oh yeah, breathing should have done
And
that.
I've got X-ray vision, so I might not notice there's water everywhere. And that's how I'm assuming X-rays work.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but
Just make sure everybody gets to the shore.
naturally my first priority is money. So can I save the box of medical
How?
whatnot? Well, I just kind of, it's like in the swimming pool with the big floaty sausages you get. You kind of just push against it and push it, manly pushing of the dainty thing to the shore.
Yeah, okay, if you want to. Yeah. Okay. Roll D20.
Oh, with pleasure. 19.
Yep. You slide it off the raft gracefully, and you start swimming and pushing it to the shore. It starts sinking as you're pushing,
it's full of holes.
but you get it to the shore.
Yes,
You get it to the shore, and you manage to pull it out.
I couldn't throw it, could I?
However,
I
the
might
only
have a
way you
dwarf
could
inside.
pull it out was by getting like onto the shore and then kind of rotating the box onto the ground. If you see what I mean. So it's on its side now.
Where? What did that accomplish? What?
Well, it's
So
now
it's on the
out of the
shore now.
water. Yeah.
Oh, I kind of rolled it up the shore. I see.
Yeah, you kind of rolled it up the bank.
Are there little like complaints of pain coming from inside the box? Is Solid Snake complaining about his treatment inside the box?
I like the box. No, anyway, no. Callum, what you gonna do? Kieran's busy. Slythe is busy sliding the box off the boat.
I'm just playing
There are
Tetris.
3 more boxes.
I thought we only needed to deliver the one.
Wait, yeah,
The
what?
merchant's paying you to deliver his 3 as well. Don't forget.
I had forgotten entirely. Yes, what?
How intact is the raft?
The raft is now in 2.
It's now in 2. Which half? Are the
There is
crates
1 on
in?
one half and 2 on the half that you're standing on.
Okay.
A little awkwardly, but standing on.
Whatever gets us off the raft quickest would be nice.
Oh yes, Tuckman fell into the water, and
God.
his body's now just floating along.
Is he face down?
No, he's face up.
Okay, so he should be fine.
Yeah, he rolled. It was only by luck and my lovely roll that he landed face up.
Lovely.
He's like a slice of bread with jam on it.
Like his there are little bubbles around like his hips and his groin from where his underwear is vibrating from the piece of cheese that's in his belt.
Oh dear.
Okay.
So what you gonna do?
Whenever.
I'm just trying to think because
Think quicker.
Anything I do manually is probably going to end up in me losing a limb or two from the stress, and I don't really want to just. Okay. What I'll do is I will try to keep the raft with the 2 crates on together as possible.
Okay, the raft is only split into 2. It's not further splitting.
Yes.
It's not okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, okay. Bearing that in mind, then can I will try to bring it closer to the shore.
How?
By using my one existing arm as a paddle.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
For some reason I was just flashing back to bum sex curious.
Rather than lying like half off the thing and kicking.
my mind just drifted and suddenly all I can think is bum sex curious.
Right, there are 2 things you could do. You could do that, and you could like paddle like a little gondola with your arm. Or you could like lie down on it and kick with your legs and propel yourself forward like that. Which you get there faster.
Yeah, I'd get there faster, but then there's also the risk of losing a leg,
Both
which
your
I know
legs
you'd
just
love.
shear off.
I'd rather lose an arm than a leg, because at least with legs I'll be able to walk.
Yep, alright. Roll D20.
Okay.
Losing a leg never stopped Jason
Twice.
Twice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for fuck.
First one, 14.
Okay.
Second one, 9.
Okay. Yep, you get to the shore.
Okay.
So have we got everything on the shore now?
No, there is still half of the raft in the middle of the river, and Tuckman is happily drifting off down in the water as well.
I suggest Slythe goes to and tries to get the other half of the raft.
Is he going to bump into Aragorn as they're kind of going down the river together? Excuse me, other unconscious person. Oh.
Nah, it's Terry. Terry's swimming along beside Tuckman.
Terry, who I'd also forgot about. That's a point. Can't Terry help maneuver?
He's not been trained to do anything.
What are you talking about? He's a trained.
He's a guard dog. Yeah, but that doesn't mean he can.
Are you telling me guard dogs aren't trained now?
I am.
Is that what you're saying?
I am. It's a nature versus nurture thing.
It's at times like now where we really could have done with another member of the team who just hadn't drowned or been shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
funny, that.
Great idea, Bukake. Doing well.
Whoever entrusted us on this task clearly doesn't know our party very well.
Not yet, no.
What do you mean not yet? We're not going to meet him again.
What is it with druids? We
Well, if you
shot
continue fucking up, you're gonna get infamous for doing so.
we shot
I think
one
we're already
druid, and now
infamous.
another one is gonna get us drowned.
Only around like the one area. You're traversing cross country now, so.
Only-
To be fair, all that's happened so far is we've been given a boat that fell apart, and I think we're doing a pretty damn good job of it, so we can shut up moaning.
Exactly.
But it's so.
Anyway, so what are you going to do about the last crate that's teetering on the edge of this piece of raft?
Teetering on the edge of disaster.
Ba-da-ba-da-bum.
I will just point out, guys, that if we'd gone for this burning place, then we probably wouldn't be drowning right now.
You're not drowned.
You know, it's a wonderful thing looking back at the past and saying shoulda, woulda, coulda,
Yeah.
woulda.
Run into a burning fort.
If you look at the map as well, you're by the CH of Keonthar River.
So we're getting there.
Yeah, you're almost there. You're almost there.
Slowly yet surely, we're getting
Progress.
there. Okay. Okay, I've got a plan. Yeah, we use this bit of raft that we have, this half of raft that we have. We all get onto it, and we
There's not
use
enough room.
whatever. Okay, well, one of us is going to have to stay on Sebastian then.
Who is still invisible, I might add.
I will.
And in the middle of the river.
Surely
Okay,
I can
it's my-
direct people onto him.
Well, Bunkor is sat on top of him, so it's a pretty good indication of where he is.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sit on my polar bear, and I'm going to say to the.
You're gonna have to swim out to it.
I thought I was on the shore now. Oh, no,
Yeah,
wait,
you're on the shore, but the polar bear's in the middle of the river.
Can I direct
it's
the
no
polar
rush.
bear back to the shore?
How are you gonna do it?
I can call to it and say, "Come here." Come
Yeah,
here,
you
Sebastian.
could do, yeah.
Surely I have animal empathy as well, if need be.
Oh yeah.
Bear in mind, Kieran, this is the polar bear that killed your chicken.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. Don't
What a
never
bastard.
forget. Never forget.
Never forget, Patricia,
I
2030.
I forgot her name, but other than that, I'll never forget.
Patricia.
I thought it was Martha or something, or Maria.
No, it was Patricia.
Who
Well, I'm
knows?
glad the person who ordered her killed remembers her name.
She was delicious.
Wonderful to the end. Whatever your name was, never forget.
Anyway,
What are we talking about?
Sebastian, come to my side.
Sebastian kind of. Well, you can't see what he's doing, but
Well, don't
Bunkor kind of goes from being horizontal to vertical and falls into the river, and you can just see like you can follow the trail like through the water of Sebastian swimming to shore.
Right.
However, Bunkor, you're now floating.
Fantastic.
You're being held afloat by your lute. The strings are wet now. They're useless.
Oh,
I thought you didn't like
Just
the
like
lute.
what happened to my mother.
only without the orangutan.
Okay, right. Two questions, possibly related.
Fire away.
Can scorpions swim?
What?
Not really. No.
You have
All
a
right.
pet scorpion,
Separate
Adam.
question.
Yeah.
Can centipedes swim?
Do you have superpowers and you haven't told us?
Only for a very, very limited time.
You can't turn into these fantastical
And if they
beasts,
spend too
can you?
long in the water, they get paralyzed.
Third question.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a candle?
I do.
There you go then.
Do you want to throw that to me temporarily?
Sure. Okay. I throw my silver stubbed candle to Bunker.
Oh no, that's just the you don't have a candle in that. It's just the candle
I thought
holster.
I did.
No.
And for crying out loud! I
We're
thought these
the
things had
best
already been established.
adventurers in
No,
the
we established
world.
this. It was just
Is it?
it was just
Where is
a candle stub holder thing.
In my inventory, I'm going to have a look. Silver stub plus candle.
Hang on, I'm in your inventory.
Oh.
I'm scrolling through. Whoop. Nope, those are your spells that you can't use.
It's above cheese wheel.
Oh yeah, so it is.
Yeah.
I was
Thank
thinking of the
you.
torch
Thank you very
thing.
much.
Okay, yes, okay.
Clear that up then.
Okay. Well, you no longer have it. Anyway,
What?
you now have a candle, Bunko.
Okay. Can I summon a centipede, please?
You can. You'll have to burn the
What?
candle.
That's fine. It's not my
Okay.
candle.
You're in the middle of a river. How are you going to?
Yeah, you're afloat in the river. You're sat on the loot.
It's already a miracle if this candle hasn't been soaked somehow by now.
Oh, do I have to light the candle?
Yeah, you have to light the candle.
Oh,
What do you usually do with a candle? You don't just admire it and go, that's nice. It's a
I'm
nice
not going to
lump
tell
of
you
wax.
what I usually do with a candle,
I
Kieran.
was
Such
going
a-
to say
Ah.
Tuckman may interject.
Should have seen that
Tuckman can
coming.
make his own candles. The amount of times.
One of the
Yeah.
few helpful things you can do these days.
Can anyone set fire to stuff?
Well,
I
the
have a flint
unconscious
steel.
wizard could have.
The unconscious
God's
wizard
sake,
starts
guys.
stirring, by the way.
Okay.
Terry
If you
starts trying to nudge him.
If you can paddle over to me,
Towards shore.
I have a flint and steel.
And Tuckman kind of washes up on the shore, thanks to Terry.
Surely whoever's on the shore must be chasing you down the river by now, or just along the shore. I'm helping to.
Hold on, can I not just paddle on my loot towards
Yeah, you
the
can
Yeah.
paddle towards the shore with your loot, yeah.
Oh, let's do that then. I'm wasting a fucking candle here.
I feel like I need a candle,
See,
a
I didn't know what you were
scorpion,
trying.
a
I thought you were going to go
centipede.
after the third crate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, alright. No try. I will. Someone, can you chuck me the flint and steel as well?
No.
Okay, alright. Third try.
Right, Tuck
I will
wakes
paddle
up
to
now.
shore.
Do you
And
need
then-
help?
What's this, Tuckman?
Do you need help? What's happening?
Tuckman,
I need someone to light
Levitate,
the candle, please.
levitate.
Why do you need fire?
fly, Tuckman, fly as fast as you can.
Why
Fly,
do you
good
need
Tuckman,
fire?
fly.
I need you to light the candle for me.
Okay.
Be careful.
It's too late. I've already rolled.
Oh, for
Oh,
Christ.
well, you are in a river. You can't do too much fire damage.
No, but he may burn you.
He kind of like puts his hands together and he spreads out his fingers, and jets of fire leap out from them,
Glad
and
I'm
they
on the
set both
shore.
you and the candle on fire.
Well, I was
excellent.
afraid
Yep.
of.
Yeah, there's no way this plan could have gone wrong at any point along its
And your
thinking.
loot.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Although your
My
loot
loot's in the water! How can that be on fire?
the top of it, the top of the loot, because of the shape of the loot.
Dunk it slightly under the water.
Okay.
Don't worry, don't worry. The loot gets put out pretty quickly because it is submerged and underneath you.
So I'm still on
Your
fire.
loot is just scorched and blackened. It's not proper burn.
It's got character now.
Yeah,
Okay,
it has a history.
quickly, while my candle's on fire,
Yeah.
I want to summon a centipede to try and go and get the crate and bring it back to shore before it gets paralysed.
Yep. Are you going to summon it on the crate, near on the raft near the crate, or in the water?
Yeah, so sort of in the water next to the raft that the crate's on, so it can swim it to shore and then it can do what the hell it likes.
All right. As you guys watch, he kind of chants a little bit in a tongue neither of you can understand.
Ooga, ooga,
Um,
ooga, ooga.
And as he's chanting, the flame kind of glows, like the candle glows red, and flames start erupting in a massive pentagon above the surface of the water. And the skies seem to go a little dark.
Oh, jeez.
He's a demon!
And a
Plata,
huge,
Baratu,
monstrous-looking
Nixo.
centipede
Oh, God.
just materializes there, and like knocks the raft out from under the crate
Oh,
and pushes it to shore and clambers out.
What?
okay. So
Well-
the crate is now in the river.
The crate is now on the shore.
Oh.
Somebody got some splaining to do.
What's happening? Why aren't we on the raft?
I'm so confused.
What happened?
Am I still on fire?
Yeah.
Has anyone got any of that?
I do.
Oh god.
No, not
Just
you.
jump in the river. Just jump in the river.
Okay, I hold on to my loot and sort of dangle under it in the water and climb back on top.
Yep. You're no longer on fire.
Good. Did I lose any hit points?
Maybe. Your clothes are a little worse for wear now.
Okay.
We're gonna be rich soon. It's fine. We can afford clothes.
What happened? Did the raft break?
Yeah.
Tupman kind of like opens his backpack and pulls out some rope. I was like,
Why didn't we fix it?
Because you were unconscious and we didn't know you had any rope, you fool.
Why was I unconscious?
No reason
Because
at
you
all.
turned the polar bear invisible.
oh yeah, Sebastian returns to visibility.
Now don't do that again.
Do what again?
Turn the polar bear invisible.
What polar bear?
I like cheese.
Boom, polar bear's invisible again.
Just stop, okay? Tuckman, just make the polar bear visible again,
Okay.
and I will give you some cheese.
Okay.
He kind of like wiggles his fingers
What
where the
kind
polar bear
of
was.
cheese?
But nothing. Nothing visible.
Nothing visible.
There is like a small dark circle on the floor though. It's getting larger.
Oh, he summoned a black hole. Great. We're going to be spaghettificated.
Slowly
He's gonna
getting
be the-
larger.
He's going to
Slowly
be the
getting
death of us all.
You know, it's like his mind is just somewhere else. I can't explain it.
larger. And like the polar bear kind of floats down from the sky, and his shadow fills out as he gets closer to the ground.
Oh. You see, I was panicking there. I was like, well done, you're all going to die.
All he'd done is he'd fired the polar bear up 40 feet and then cast Featherfall on it.
Because you realise as well that I'm on that polar bear.
You must have lost a few limbs.
Well, that was an experience. For
Did
you.
you enjoy your journey?
Please keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
That is not funny, Tuckman. It's not funny.
That's just insensitive to the, living impaired.
The fuck is that?
Tuckman looks at the centipede.
Oh, right. Yes, I've been kind of backing away from that too.
He's cool, guys. He's with us.
He's with us, is he?
Don't look at. He looks pretty evil.
What's his name?
Nothing summoned is ever good.
Okay, how much longer have I got this centipede?
That's a good sentence.
I am checking.
Oh, God.
Intermission music. Intermission music. Maybe we'll even kill something before too long.
Yeah, me, probably.
Well, we have actually killed one innocent bystander. I suppose.
Yeah, you have. You
It's
bugger.
the first action of the game.
So sweet it was.
At least we aren't spending hours and hours going over shopping
It
lists.
lasts for 5 minutes.
How far away are we from this place in terms of walking distance now?
In terms of walking distance, you're a couple hours.
Oh, well, at least we
It's
can
about
put
3 o'clock in the afternoon.
the... Okay.
Do you not want to explain the centipede, by the way?
Yeah, I can summon centipedes with a candle.
We worked that out, yeah.
Good, let's move on then.
Oh, okay,
Candles, can I
mystery
have my candle back, please?
Yeah, sure. I'd give him the candle.
The candle was consumed.
Well, I'll have the stub back.
The silvered stub that would be
Yeah.
worth a bit of money.
It smells nice.
Yes, sentimental value.
To be fair, with the crate I just saved, we can buy a hell of a load of candles, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Will there be donkeys?
No.
Or you can eat.
Okay. So we have all 3 crates. We have half a raft.
Yep.
And okay, why don't Slythe and Bunkor take half the raft and 2 crates down the river? I will take the last crate, and me and Tuckman will walk the rest of the way.
That seems like a terrible idea. We just barely survived this bloody river now. Like,
Yeah, I don't
I'll
think
go-
we should go back to the river.
Let's get back in
we
the
can
river.
repair it with the rope that Tuckman has.
Mm. You want to trust something that Tuckman keeps on his person?
Yes. He seems to be the only one of us knowing what he's doing.
I mean, I suppose we could
There he
use the
is.
hemp, of which we will need a lot more before we're through, to wrap up
Yeah.
the raft.
It's going to be an awful big pain to
The bit of
carry
raft,
these things.
it's still in the river, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on, can't the wizard do levitation, or do we just not trust him with that?
Well, yeah, that's why I said we'll take the other crate by land, and he can levitate it there.
Mm. The crate seems to shimmer a little. Not the crate. The half the raft seems to shimmer a little bit. Looks a little oily.
Looks like...
Matters not, size does. Mm. So
A
I'm
little
proud of
greasy.
that.
So what do you guys want to do?
Well, I don't actually trust the river. I think we've spent an hour in the river. Let's give up
Was
on
the
the river.
raft made out of logs?
Yeah.
So could we do like a rolling mechanism where we put the log in front and then roll the crates
could
along?
do. But while you're... Yeah, you could do, yeah. You'd have to get the logs out of the water now.
Okay, can my centipede's last action to be push some logs out of the river?
Yeah.
Act upon this
I'm just
river.
working out how long you've got left for the centipede and how long it'll take. Ooh, it might not make it.
Well, he can try. I don't care if he goes away.
He's
Alright.
but a tool to me.
Okay, so the centipede kind of just marches into the water and starts snaking its way across. He gets over to the logs, clambers up, over to the other side, slips a little while he's on them, and starts attempting to push them back to you. He gets about halfway before it just stops. And it's frigid. It's stuck. And it just starts floating away of its own accord.
Okay, well, we got halfway there.
And then, like, in the distance, it just, like, burns up and disappears.
Tuckman, did you cover the raft in grease?
I was gonna lube it up and set it on fire because we don't need it anymore.
Why, Tuckman? Why?
Because I like grease.
I know you do, but...
He kind of, like, greases up Terry.
Okay, Tuckman, from now on, until we say do something, don't do anything.
Okay.
Those
Okay.
words will come back to bite you. Just stand there and watch us get kidnapped or something. I know how an
will
insidious
be entire-
DM mind works.
I will be responsible for Tuckman, then.
Are you sure you
Yes.
want to take that responsibility?
I'm taking on... If I'm not going to be here very much longer, then I'm going to do this.
Okay, the logs bump up against the shore from the momentum.
All right, well, let's pull them out and put them on the side.
Yep, they are all still tied together, so you can pull them out in one.
Okay.
Oh, no.
There you go. Got them out. Now you can make a rolling mechanism for 3 of the 4 crates.
God.
Also, Kieran, as I recall, I think you're on the other side of the shore
Wait, what?
with
What?
with the medical crate.
I didn't know
Yeah,
this.
well,
What?
Kieran-
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. I was looking.
No, whatever happens, if we can do the rolling thing with 3 of them,
Yep.
Tuckman can levitate the last one.
Okay.
I'm sure whatever plague these supplies are meant to fight off has probably killed everyone there by now. So
We've
Never
only
said
been
anything about
fucking
plague
around.
for this crate.
I don't,
Yeah,
I
this is-
don't know. Whatever this is needed for, they're probably dead. The amount of time it's
It's
taking.
merchant stuff, isn't it? Merchant stuff and herbs and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
whatever.
hope that water didn't get in and make it all sodden.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
All right. So, what are you going to do with the 4th crate? Levitate? Sort of
Yeah.
thing?
Tuckman, please, may you levitate this crate.
Crate levitates.
Okay. And onwards
Oh,
to
it's-
Baldur's Gate.
Yes, that went suspiciously well. That last detail. You know, it isn't levitating off into the sky at 100 miles an hour or anything. No.
No, it's just floating there. And you'll make your way to Baldur's Gate, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
My hometown.
Can I get a D20 roll
Finally.
from you, please?
Who, what?
Callum.
Oh god. This is it, guys. This is it. 17.
Tuckman is marching along with you, but the crate's still left behind, just floating in the air.
What?
Okay, Tuckman. Tuckman, come here. Come here, boy. Yeah.
Yeah?
Now, when I said levitate, I didn't mean levitate it in one spot. I meant levitate it to follow you.
Can't do that.
I thought you. Hang on a minute.
Just
you were
can I
doing
not
it
like
before.
drag it along
No, I
behind
was
me like a
pushing it.
balloon?
Okay, we'll do that then.
Do what?
Levitate the crate and push it with you.
Okay.
Okay.
He marches back to get the crate. It's still levitating. He starts pushing and walking
I'm
like straight
surprised
ahead.
they didn't land on top of him.
Hold on, can he see where he's going now? Because that's going to be an issue.
Nope.
Well, we're leading him. Don't worry about it. I tie the rope around Tuckman and I tie the other end around me, just to help him know where he's going.
Okay. Right. Yep. After about an hour of marching with the crates and pushing them along with the mechanism and all that, Tuckman every now and then has to like re-levitate the box. But the rope that you tie to Tuckman goes taut.
Right.
Do you see a shiny thing and have to stop and look at it?
No, he's currently sat on the crate.
Oh.
It's in the air and it's just moving along of its own accord, and he's sat on it.
So. Oh,
Ooh.
for crying out loud.
Yeah, the old slugger is heating up again with temptation.
Okay. I'm not mad. I'm not
Hold on.
mad.
How close are we to Baldur's Gate now?
An hour.
Ugh.
Are we at the crossroads bit then?
Yeah. You're just coming up to it.
Okay. Now, I realise this is my hometown,
All right.
and I'd love to go back there and help you guys, but I need to get to Candlekeep. Okay? So I'm proposing that I leave you guys to deal with this while I make my way to Candlekeep on my own,
All right.
because I don't really care much about the money.
Yeah, it's hard to spend money if you're in several pieces, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to point out at this stage I exclusively care about the money.
You can always just sell your body for money, and then people
Right.
could compare their lives to yours and kill themselves.
I'd rather kill myself than do that. Thank you very much.
Well.
So I feel we must split up. I'll take Tuckman with me, so you won't have to deal with
What
him.
was that magical jingle that just happened? Is that the magical transition music I just heard?
It's Zeus o'clock. No.
Zeus, you've returned!
Fuck off. No.
No way, brother!
No way, bro. Nah, bro. Nah.
I'm very confused.
Right, so, who's going where?
Me and Tuckman and Sebastian are going to go to Candlekeep.
Okay.
Well, hold on. How the hell are we going to get all these crates there if you've just taken, like, our polar bear and our floaty guy?
Well, I'll leave
floater.
that to you to figure out.
Can't we just ransack one of the medical crates and see if we can hold you together for long enough to go to Baldur's Gate?
Hang on, aren't you a cleric? Can't you heal yourself somehow?
No, I have no spells because Zeus has gone quiet.
Oh, of course.
So I'm yeah.
I forgot you were lame now.
Yeah, of course. If all
Literally.
the heavy armor, if all the heavy armor I've got on isn't holding me together, then I doubt a bit of rope will keep me together. So
Keep it together, man.
if the worst comes to the worst, I can get Tuckman to levitate me to Candlekeep.
You can always kill Tuckman before you die. That would help.
Yeah. Okay.
Where
My
are we
last-
going?
We're going somewhere where you can't bother anyone.
Okay.
Come on.
A noble sacrifice.
So, Dan, you and Kieran, Candlekeep. No, Baldur's Gate.
Yep. Sounds beautiful.
Cool.
Is this a city, perchance?
This is a city.
Oh.
Large city.
Well, I look forward to getting into all sorts of antics in the big city.
Oh, look at you.
Lots of places for a sneaky lizard man to slink around and get into mischief, no doubt.
Mm. Or you
Ah.
might just want to sort out your money there and then go to Candlekeep and keep the party together.
Oh, I suppose we can come back for fun and
Yeah, you
games
can always come
later.
back to Baldur's Gate for fun and then get a boat to Pirate Island or something.
Business before pleasure, I suppose.
Pirate Island.
Yar har fiddle-dee-dee. I am a cider drinker. Yeah. Okay, so I'll do Kieran and I will do Dan first. Okay?
You saying
Yeah.
that with that grin terrifies me.
It is now that Zeus wreaks his terrible revenge.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, make it so. Come on.
Yep, making it so. So, you guys, you roll up there with your 3 crates.
Oh, yeah.
And see a merchant who's wearing similar clothes, same colours, as the one who sent you on your mission, and he's waiting on the docks for the raft to arrive.
Yeah, about that. You might want to invest in some new rafts, you bastard.
Yeah.
What? Why? What happened?
Well, we
happened?
were quite happily sailing along, bringing you your crates, and your raft falls apart. We have to use up half a candle. 3 of us nearly drowned. There was cheese involved. I didn't have a good time. I think not only do we deserve payments for these crates, I want a little bit of reparations.
And therapy.
He's good. He's very good at this.
I know. Oh, well, he's a smooth talking gnome. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Get on the program.
Well, it wasn't my raft.
Yeah, but it was your job, and because we had to bring you your crates, this happened. We could have just let those crates sink in the river. Would have been nothing to us.
It would have been 200 gold apiece for you.
Yeah, it could have also been our lives. Be a little bit more grateful.
Tell you what, because these crates are important to me. TP moment. Roll a d20. It's breaking up that immersion for you.
3.
3. Tell you what, since those crates weren't that important, I'll give you 5 gold extra.
Ooh.
Because
Oh,
you're a little
wow.
whiny bastard.
You nearly died. Have a fiver.
Hold on. What if I convince you otherwise with another dance?
I
Roll
do
d20
my
twice.
seductive fan dance and convince
Roll
you.
it twice.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 10 and a 7.
Now, your dance is pretty decent. Pretty good.
I just want to point out the dance is twerking.
The dance is pretty decent. It's pretty good.
God.
It seems to be enjoying the spectacle.
Oh, no. Someone
You dirty
animate this
I
scene.
seem to have convinced him, like, totally,
Well,
to give him a little something extra.
Give him a cheeky wink and a kiss.
A suggestive promise of things to come.
what if I sing you a song that brings you to tears
Sing
as
it.
well as my dance?
Sing it, boy.
That.
Bring this merchant to tears.
Bear with me. Ba 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 ba.
It's a bit sheepish.
Sorry, I nearly drowned. Give me a minute.
It's to be expected then if you're a little woolly.
He's had some trauma today. Patience. The build up.
I'm on the moment. It's fine. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me. I said I'll remember you said.
Oh dear God.
It's bringing tears to my eyes.
All I can
I'd like to
think of
apologise
is
to all headphone users.
I'm pretty sure Adele existed right then.
all I can think of is your poor housemate.
It's fine. I'm at home with my parents.
Your poor parents.
Your
They're so
parents.
disappointed.
They're tone deaf. It doesn't matter.
Right, did that produce any sort of reaction from him if my twerking did not?
He's crying.
It was so horrible.
You're so
He offers you an extra 50k. 50 gold.
50k. Please, just leave me alone.
Excellent. I will take that, thank you. I assume that's 50 gold each. We all went through this.
Jesus.
Go on then.
You really get your money's worth out of this dude.
God damn. Why wasn't he here before? God damn it.
Let it all be known that you owe me one, alright?
Okay,
That free
talking
50 gold I
robot.
just got you.
Okay,
Ooh.
talking robot man. We owe you.
Half gnome, half.
So how many
machine.
gold did I just get?
You just got 350. Kieran, you got 300.
Woo. That's lovely. You can finally afford that ivory back scratcher. Now, is our business concluded? Because, twerking aside, I believe we have a pressing matter to attend to with our, attempt at de-zombifying Callum.
Mm-hmm. And with that in mind, do you want to catch a boat over, or do you want to walk down?
Oh, I think we've had enough messing around in boats for one day.
Yeah.
What's your
Yeah.
opinion, gnome compatriot?
Yeah, whatever.
All your enthusiasm went into the dancing and singing. You can't summon up any energy now.
Too right. Alright then. In which case, I'm going to go over to Callum and to Tuckman. My new best friend. So, Callum.
It's Tash and Tuckman. Do. They got a polar bear.
With their
One's a
sidekick,
zombie.
Bomb Sex Curious.
Bomb sex curious.
Right, Gidrat, you're still attached to Tuckman with the rope.
We're attached in more ways than one. Wink.
Wink.
Cheese was involved.
And the rope is taut the entire time.
He's still floating on that crate, isn't he?
Well, you can't see him.
No, he's
or the
like a
crates.
kite. He's used fly, and he's just in the air.
You can't see either him or the crate.
Well, believe it or not, he's walking on air.
But he's still tied to me, though, if the rope's taut.
Mm-hmm.
So...
when you get to Candlekeep, when you get to the trail that goes up to the Temple of Zeus by Candlekeep, Tuckman becomes visible again.
Okay.
However, it is just Tuckman. There is no crate.
Oh,
He left the crate at the crossroads.
oh my...
Because I didn't say to take the crate with us.
Was he like miming just sitting down just to mess with you as well?
It doesn't matter. It's
Have
not
we
my
caught up with
problem.
you yet? Because I feel another smack is called for.
No, you'll catch up with him in about...
Do I
Go
trip
around.
over
About
the
20
crate
minutes.
just in the middle of the road?
What, you didn't hang around long in Baldur's Gate then, if you're only 20 minutes behind.
Yeah, they went in there and Baldur's
Jeez.
Gate, the guy was right there.
It's like, here's your stuff. No, we gotta go.
Take your
Bye.
money.
Well, we found
Cheap
time for
for-
twerking, but
Yeah,
otherwise...
they twerked.
Such an amazing dance. Anyway, I guess we just carry on.
I have just realised something.
Yeah.
Mm,
This was a journey to Candlekeep, correct?
Mm.
And yet on that journey you failed to keep your candle.
Look at you. So yeah, would you like to continue up the trail?
Yeah, we're still, you said there's a... What's here? What are we looking at here?
Right. At the minute, you can see there is a road that goes to Candlekeep.
Mm.
Bit like dusty, but a road nonetheless. And there's a small trail that winds up the side of the mountain, and in the distance, on top of the mountain, jutting out of the side, you can see a massive temple raised in honor of Zeus.
Okay.
It's you know it's a temple to Zeus.
Oh,
Okay.
is this like in God of War where everything is always like practically amazingly carved and probably strapped to the back of a giant thing?
Yep.
I'm not gonna have to kill my family or something, am I? Or whatever the story was to God of War. Can you tell that I played God of War?
At least once, yes.
Fun. Anyway, okay, we're just gonna go to Candlekeep because that's where we've been told to go.
Okay.
I like the robot.
No,
just
you've been told to
emitting
go to the
grinding
temple by
noises.
Candlekeep.
Oh, okay, then we go to the temple.
Have we?
Okay.
Do we not care?
I'll need a D20 roll and a D100 roll.
So are we
I
giving
Sorry,
up?
no.
once-
Just a D100. Just a D100.
Are we
Just-
giving up on the lost crate? Sorry.
If you pass it,
Well, you
on
do
your
trip
way
over
out-
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't trip over it. It's in the middle of the road.
Well, is it invisible? Just.
It was until you tripped over it.
Oh.
Well, you walked into it. But...
Hang on, no, I have X-ray vision. What am I talking about? Oh,
Yeah, but it's a crate.
Yeah,
Does
crates
it
don't have
does it have any
bones.
bones?
it looks strange, won't it?
Yeah, there's like a little fuzzy square in the middle of the road.
Why are you still walking around with everything in X-ray vision? That's got to be really distracting.
It's fantastic. You haven't
Yeah,
tried it
You
yet.
don't
Jesus
know what
Christ,
you're
man.
missing, little gnome man.
Yeah.
You were too busy twerking.
Anyway.
Which twerking looks amazing when you see
Callum,
skeletons.
you get up.
By the way,
Oh yeah. When you see them pelvic bones just like pumping away.
I kind of
Yes.
walk around in circles, looking at my tail, like ooh.
Oh my word.
But yes, Callum.
Mm,
What did you get on your D100?
oh. I thought it was no, sorry. 93.
Roll a D12.
Roll a d12. Which
You
body
roll if you
part
get a
shall I
9.
lose today?
Reroll if you get a 9.
Okay, I got a 5.
You got a 5. Okay.
This is it. My manhood is gone.
Sort of. Sort of.
What is it? Come on, I can take it.
Are you sure?
No.
No.
Right. You know when corpses first become corpses after a short while, the bowels get evacuated,
Oh.
Let me guess. There's a large mess.
hanging out of your backside.
Ah, lovely.
It stinks.
I put
Well-
a strategic distance between me and
You're still
Ash?
not here yet.
Nah,
Well,
you're still 20 minutes
I
behind. You can
smell
see
it
him
from
climbing
far
up
away. Yes.
You can see them climbing up the mountain when you get to the trail.
Okay.
Sort
I
of thing.
don't think I'd notice, to be honest. Notice the smell, that is.
No, you wouldn't notice the smell, but you'd notice the gut
Because your
hanging
nose
out.
fell off.
Yeah. That did smell
Right,
terrible.
Oh, there's not really much I can do about it. We're practically
Oh,
here.
wow. Your guts fell out.
You're just gonna climb up this mountain and collapse, and someone's gonna walk along and go, "Oh, geez, what's this mess that's climbed up the mountain?"
Uh,
You're
just-
right. Tuckman kind of like wiggles his fingers, and the mess of organs kind of schlucks back into you.
Thanks, Tuckman.
Can we have a recreation of what that would sound like, please?
It's
Slimy yet satisfying.
it's overpowered by the sound of my tears, but
Slimmig, doch vitaminreich. But yes,
Oh, lovely.
I levitated your evacuated bowels.
Thanks, Tuckman.
I also cast light on them.
Okay.
let us never speak of this.
let's just keep going.
So we
You
know
don't-
when they fall out again.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Come on.
Yay.
We're almost there.
Where are we going?
We're going somewhere.
Are we there yet?
Somewhere lovely. Are we? I don't know.
Yeah.
Are we there yet, DM?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, fuck it.
We're there.
you're there.
Shut him
Yep,
up.
you approach the temple of
Okay.
Zeus. There's a large, ornate door, about 3 times your size.
Okay. I knock on the door.
Anyway,
What? Sorry.
Roll d20.
17.
Your wrist and your knuckles kind of crumple.
Oh, fuck.
Knock on
I
this door.
told you not to
Still
do
makes a
that.
dull
I
sound.
told you it would come back to haunt you.
This body is becoming increasingly more useless. So it's kind of pointless trying to preserve what I already
It
have.
makes baby Jesus cry, Callum.
I know. Right. So I've knocked on the
After a
door.
couple of seconds, Tupman walks over the door and like hits it with his head.
Well, that can only be an improvement.
I stifle a
I'm
chuckle.
knocking on the door for you.
Thank you, Tupman.
Yes,
You could have
can't
just
do it.
you could have just used your staff or something.
He was using his head.
Pulls down his trousers.
Oh God.
Hey, Connor, if you're listening to this, we love you, really.
We love you, Connor.
Oh, wizard staff has a knob on the end. A knob on the end.
Please pull your trousers up. There's a good chap. And just use your hand.
I can use mage hand to toss myself off. No,
Please, no, God.
Only the highest brow humour.
Put your hand in the air, clench it into a fist, and knock on the door.
He does so, and after a couple of seconds,
He's pulled his trousers
someone
up, I hope.
opens the door and like kind of bows a little bit. So
Are we
come on.
still not even joined you?
You guys have joined them now.
Oh, okay, because I must be awesome at climbing,
Dan,
surely.
Kieran, Dan, Kieran, massive fucking temple, really impressive. It's really cool. Very picturesque the way it strikes against the land.
It's not the big thing from
against-
Neverending Story, is it?
Never ending story. No. But anyway, yes. Clerics
What have
invite
you
you in.
done? Oh, why do you have so many scary pictures?
Not scary.
They terrify me.
This really just is an element that won't transfer to the video, but he has the most unsettling pictures for his avatar.
It does look as though he has an amazing mustache.
This is true. I will need to change it.
Hello, I am Zeus.
Hello.
Why do you
This is
have all
Zeus
these
calling.
pictures of Zeus? Why do you have
Don't
so
even
many
think it's
pictures
Zeus,
of
is
a,
it?
of a
Right, the head
man?
cleric marches up to you
Right.
and punches you.
Ow.
Yeah. And all of the clerics in the room raise their hands to the sky, and lightning bolts
Yeah,
Like-
clerics. Mm.
Okay.
appear in their hands, and they start crackling.
I
And
call
all at
out,
once.
brothers, please stop.
When you do
help."
this, they shout, "Blasphemer!"
I have only been doing what Zeus has told me to do.
Is this thing on?
I love you even got the angry looking Zeus picture. Not happy.
He
You
told
You down
me-
there, boy.
What?
It's
Who?
Zeus.
Oh, this is actually finally
Look
Zeus
at me.
saying
I
something
can't
useful.
hear Zeus.
Look at
Hello,
me.
Zeus.
Come on, you can hear me, you bastard.
I can hear you.
Yeah, you can.
You're coming in now. Hello.
I suppose we're up higher, aren't we?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Zeus kind of
Hi,
materializes
Robo.
in the middle of the room,
Okay.
Oh,
and he's large. He's a good 30, 40 feet tall.
he's a big
Okay.
boy.
I fall to the ground on my knees and
He attempts
Just-
to pick you up,
okay.
like with like his forefinger and his thumb. He like grabs you and tries to pick you up. However, all he manages to pick up is your head, which attaches from your body,
Right.
which crumples to the floor in a heap.
This
You
is
guys
going
cannot
well.
see this.
This
I'm
is going
gonna
so well.
keep stop.
Oh, this is a very clumsy deity.
Yes, and he kind of brings you up to his eye level, so you can just see this one massive eye.
Okay, so I'm.
Oops, sorry, little buddy. Don't know
Sorry,
my
bud.
strength, you know.
I'm very disappointed in you, you know.
Zeus.
This hurts tremendously.
This is quite painful.
I'm going to need you to explain yourself, young man.
Explain what? All I have done is try to rid the world of evil.
You've been a vengeful little bastard.
Yeah.
I've been on this earth.
And you've been doing it in rather
80-something
not so subtle ways.
Well,
And now you come crawling back.
All that eye gouging seems to have caught up with you there. You gouge a few eyes out, and everyone makes a fuss.
it's true. I've tried to be as just and as merciful as possible to those that I deem worthy of mercy.
And I just murder everyone else. Would
Well,
Zeus not be impressed by a bit of twerking right about now? No. Is he above such
Oh, while
things?
you guys are talking and distracted, I'm having a look for if there's anything worth nicking.
Oh, does that mean you want to roll for some sneaking?
Yep,
Finally
you will have to
someone
roll
else.
2d10.
2d10.
Yeah,
Why not just a d20?
1d100.
So I got 7 on the first one and 8 on the second one.
Someone's watching UI.
Hang on,
And my parents. Yeah.
Well, I'm confused. Did you actually roll a D100 or 210? This is
Doesn't
making...
matter. I took the first one as tens, and the second one as units.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay, I see.
Yeah, you attempt to be as sneaky as you can, and you want to have a look around?
Good. Do I find anything?
The deity is in the room, by the way.
Yeah, but he's a bit fucking stupid, by the sounds of it.
What
He's
are you
still a
doing
god.
snooping around in here?
Yeah, no, one of the clerics, like, catches you in the act as you're, like, fingering some of these
No.
Careful where you go with this.
shiny looking trinkets, and throws his lightning bolt at you.
I'm just having a look. Calm the fuck down.
Silence. Shh.
Oh, sense of humour, this guy.
Yeah. Anyway. So, yes.
Meanwhile,
upstairs.
I've kind of just been trying to stay small and in the
What
corner.
do you want from me now,
I only,
Pashy
ask,
boy?
I only ask that you can give me a new body so that I can carry on doing your will.
You're not going to be any more specific?
Oh,
I wish for my old body.
Your
Almighty
old
Zeus.
body.
you want
I
to be
will
an
do-
old man, do you?
It's the vibe I'm getting.
Don't you get where this is
Really?
going? It's like the trickster genie in the bottle. You have to be incredibly pole friendly.
I wish for the body of Tash, the half-orc,
Prior to dying, or
prior to dying,
In his
preferably.
prime.
And then I wish to seek
Kind of like
forgiveness.
moves you, like tilts your head down, so you're looking directly at the floor.
Right.
And sure enough, there's your body on the floor.
No.
There you go. Now, in return for your body,
Here you go. Enjoy.
You'd think he would be a bit more, benevolent.
you
or
want to be in the
something.
body, do you?
Please. I can't exactly help you.
He rams
The
the
way I
head
am.
painfully into the
Up
body.
the arse. No,
If you wish for me to continue to serve you, O mighty Zeus, then please put me back where I belong, inside my body.
You kind of like, you know how you, when you're kids, you pretend like your hands are guns, sort of thing, with the index finger out, the thumb up at the top.
Right.
Yeah. He kind of like aims at you, like your head, and goes, psh. And you're on the floor now.
Right.
You are in the 10-year-old body of Tash the half-orc. Now, if you want to get back into your older body, you're going to have to mature a little bit. Be a big boy. Don't kill baby children by punching them.
That was a
I'm
perfectly
sorry about
reasonable
that.
action.
I
I'm
didn't
going to
really-
have to send you on a quest.
It was an orc. It was
Do it.
evil.
It was
Or
a
goblin. Or whatever. They're similar.
And I didn't mean to knock his head off. I only meant to knock him unconscious.
You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
I didn't realise my own strength.
You put
But
the
I will do
money.
this
And
quest.
now you have been
if it
deprived
pleases
of
you.
your strength. Now, fetch for
I'm
me.
laughing very hard at this, by the way.
Fetch for me one of the golden apples of the Hesperides. It's my favourite little quest.
It gets people killed. Right,
In the middle of Faerun, well, in the middle and down a bit, there's
Well.
what you call the Underchasm.
Ah. Okay.
To the right of the Underchasm is the Riftwood.
Yeah.
In the Riftwood there is a clearing. In the clearing is a tree. On this tree there are golden apples. Fetch me one of those golden apples. And you can have your old body back.
You see, a
I
cooler
would do-
quest would have been to have to go to the sun to get berries off a bush that were made of fire, but oh well.
You've not seen this tree yet, Kieran.
Oh. It's alive and it eats it. Is it the Whomping Willow?
Yes. No, it's not.
You were
It's
probably going to say something,
Something
Callum.
entirely different. Off you trot then. And he kind of disappears.
Oh, I have some questions. No, off you go. Bugger off. I have godly things to do.
Yep. Things to see, people to do.
Right.
Turns into a swan, adopts a suspicious grin, and flies off.
All the monks kind of...
Not sure how
Go
a
back to
swan
what they were
grins,
doing.
actually, but...
The monks all go back to what they were doing. They put the bolts away. Like the head priest, as it were, kind of laughs at you.
Oh.
Before turning it around and walking away.
I've been laughing the whole time. I'm still laughing.
Well, I get the feeling.
I lean down into Tash's face and continue laughing. Yeah, like that.
I kick at Tash's nether regions.
Right now,
Kick at
because
your
you're
own-
like...
What?
You're the younger version of the half-orc.
Mm.
So you have quite long hair, and Tugman's just playing with your hair with his mage hand.
Is his voice really squeaky?
Oh, why would it be long? Surely it would be short.
Yeah, you're in the
you were
emo
going through that
years.
awkward teenager
Yeah.
phase.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So I've gone all for crap.
You can cut your hair if you want.
Well, I will do that. Oh,
Do you want
Don't tell me what to do.
please don't, Tuckman. Please don't.
Oh, okay.
I need to get my stuff back then. I
Your
get
deteriorating body has disappeared, yes.
Right, but my stuff is still there, right?
Yeah, your stuff is still there.
Okay, can I put? I take the scourge.
Yeah.
I'll take the. Ooh, let me just bring out my inventory. Right, where are we? Okay, I'll take my clothes. I'll put them on because I get the
Yeah.
feeling I'm naked
They're
right
too
now.
big for you.
They're too big. Well, I can. I'll do.
You're also about the size of Bunkor?
Right.
Oh, best
Again,
friends
nearly said
forever.
Bukake.
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 Yeah, so I'll take the scourge
Yep.
as a weapon.
Okay.
Surely it's really big.
I'll be taking my X-ray pin back, please, Mr. Slythe.
I don't take
You have to
orders
look up
from
to say this.
children.
You give it back to me now.
The troll face has made a triumphant return. I'm like holding it above
Okay.
his head. Oh, you want this?
Okay, I set him on fire with my flint and steel.
Which you'd think
Okay.
I'd kind of see coming, but
All the flint and steel does is like spark up, you know that, right? And all he's wearing at the minute is the loincloth, am I correct?
I thought I had some armor at some point. But
Oh, you have leather armor, yeah, but that doesn't catch fire very easily.
No, but the loincloth will.
don't
Yeah,
burn
but
my
you have to reach
precious
down into his
loincloth.
his groin, don't you?
It's nothing you
have
haven't
to
seen
reach
before.
down. Surely he's at groin. My face will be at groin height.
I was gonna say you were
No.
you were examining scarier things with Tuckerman last time.
This is true.
The lizard
This is
man's
true.
groin is practically pleasant by comparison.
Yeah. So surely all I need to do is reach up, do the flint and steel stuff, and his groin will be inflamed.
I really think I'd have something to say
You
about
start
this.
floating upwards.
Tuckman, put me down.
What?
You start rotating and spinning, like in the air.
Oh, the
I
troll
like
face.
this new game. You're still attached to him with the rope.
You would not believe the troll face
you're
that's
not.
going on right now.
Please just give me back my pin, Karen.
Since I will take pity upon the small helpless children and give him his pin with all the
Okay.
patronizing
You
care I
haven't
can.
yet been pierced, by the way.
Oh,
well,
that'll be fun for you.
I'm in a 10-year-old's body. Of course I haven't been pierced.
Exactly.
You all missed out, by the way. Had his loincloth been set on fire, I'd have done a really great solo on the loot of Great Balls of Fire.
Oh, you were just waiting like, yes,
when he-
yes, no. My moment has been ruined. One day, Great Balls of Fire. You will have your time to shine, sir. Anyway.
But yes. So,
Yes.
there's one quest for you.
Alright, I've got a proposition to make to the group.
Ooh.
Go on then.
I will help you go and get your adult body back. If, along the way, you guys try and help me get a jazz flute.
I'm sure that wouldn't be too much of a problem.
We are
I'm up
rich
for
now, yes.
I mean, we can go to Pirate Island now.
Yeah, exactly. You never know what you might find in Pirate Island.
Maybe a jazz flute.
Pirates, I'd imagine, but maybe other things too.
They're not just pirates, Kieran. They're jazz pirates.
Oh, I want a jazz rendition of that song now. Anyway.
Right.
So yeah, you guys alright with that?
Perfectly fine.
You know what we need? We need to get him a jazz flute just so he can stand around and go boop, 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 boop. That'll be your victory dance. Yes, this is the thing. We are doing this. Let's go.
Yep. Alright. Now let me just look at people's spells, see if there's any way of getting you to the Riftwood faster.
Oh yeah, we are a long way up now. How do people get up and down this thing without just having to climb the mountain manually?
You have to just climb the mountain manually, unless you're one of the clerics of Zeus.
Ha ha ha.
And you're a high enough level.
And you're not a zombie.
I'm not a zombie
you're not a zombie
anymore.
anymore.
Oh, quest
But at
complete.
the
Not a
same
bad
time,
recognize you.
do I get my spells and stuff back?
There's only one way to find out.
That's a good point. Right then, spells. Let's have a look. What can I cast that doesn't cause much damage to Slythe? Lightning bolt.
You wouldn't hit a poor defenseless lizard man.
Well, you are being an insensitive dick. I tell you what I'll do. I will cast. Okay. I will cast Purify Food and Drink on Tuckman's cheese.
It becomes Leodama.
Because surely that'll work.
Tuckman's cheese, yeah?
Yeah, the cheese that has all the bits and gunk and what have you on it.
Had an adventure, that cheese. Are you building a chair out of logs over there, Dan?
Look, I'm sat in my dining room, it's cold, I'm trying to get in the comfiest position, alright?
I'm
Stop
in my
breaking the
bedroom
immersion.
on my bed.
I'll
I'm
break
in the
whatever I like.
clouds, fucking swans. No, I'm not.
Oh god.
Zeus!
I think you've got it
God damn you.
backwards, actually, but okay. He's gone a bit mad with old age, Zeus.
That's getting quoted out of context.
Mm.
Right.
Let that be on your tombstone. I'm up in the clouds, fucking swans now.
Honk honk.
He's in a better place.
So did your spell work, or how did that go?
You don't know without eating it.
Yeah, Tuckman, off you go.
Well,
Because it's cheese.
Yeah.
When cheese goes moldy, it's just a different type of cheese, really, isn't it?
that's a good
Just
point.
smells
I will
worse.
take a. I'll take a nibble of the cheese to see whether it's worked.
I love you've
Okay.
got
Are you sure
brand
it hasn't
new.
been on some sort of
So you
penis?
you nibble a bit of
Oh.
the cheese.
Just a tiny bit, just to see
just
whether
a
it's
tiny bit,
worked.
tiny bit.
You're like a
Nip-
Squidward eating
It
the Krabby
tastes
Patty.
tastes like cheese, like normal cheese.
Lovely.
A little bit of water pours out of the hole when you pick it up.
Right. Okay.
Oat.
Well, I guess it worked then.
Water, not cream.
Yes.
Well, if it still tastes like cheese and all that's come out of it is water, surely it's worked.
Precisely.
So there you go. I have spells, people.
Oh.
However, you cannot use that again without praying for it. Do them.
Well, yeah, I know, but
I think
it
we'll
was-
survive.
Yeah. That means we now have healing. We now have lightning. We now have trap stuff. All this good, useful stuff.
I can summon centipedes, don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is important.
That is important.
Oh, please, can we
Although-
kill something?
Okay. Let's go, chaps.
There's a whole bunch
Actually,
of...
no.
Guys, I'm
not
just
gonna
gonna
do
point
any
out-
leading anymore. Somebody else be a leader.
I've got an idea.
Go on then.
It would take us quite a while to get there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
If we went through the astral or the elemental planes, we could get there in about an hour.
What?
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
This
Do with
sounds...
it what you will.
It sounds drastic. We could walk there, or we could go on a trippy interdimensional journey through time and space, which would be
I mean,
quicker.
do we want to spend 86 years having a fucking walk there? Or let's just take a shortcut. Trust me, it'll be fine.
Just go
I
to
know about this stuff.
just go to a demon
Okay.
dimension. Why not?
Okay, Bunkor. I trust you. We've only known you for a few hours, but I trust you
We've
completely.
only known you a few hours and you've just shot one of the guards that you were with.
I
But
trust
hey,
you totally, Bukake. I trust you with my life.
I trust that you won't get us killed.
Fucking-
Bunkor.
Bunkor,
Bukake the gnome.
Bukake.
That's part of your
yes.
origin story, is your terrible name.
It was part of the same accident that killed my mother. Remember I said she drowned?
Oh. That's just.
Oh, wow.
welcome to
Images.
the group.
You have been assimilated successfully.
Mm.
Join us.
Hey, if we ever go back to Homelet and the miller's wife is still there, you and Connor, you're going to have a fun old time.
Still crawling with disease, no doubt.
True. Although we can cure her of such disease now that I have spells again. So everybody wins.
I think Tuckman should be
Yay.
made to suffer, though.
Well, it's not going to be done by me. I can tell you that much.
Oh, I
I've
just
learnt
want
my lesson.
to see Connor hearing what we've done to his poor innocent character. Innocent, well, he's kind
He's
of
far
just
from innocent.
okay. His poor character. I'm helping. Jeez.
Yay!
What the hell are we doing? Let's go kill things. Kill things.
Right, so
Before we leave, can I inquire as to what my alignment was in that old body?
chaotic evil.
Take evil.
That explains everything.
Wow, that does explain a lot. Lovely.
Just saying.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Where are we going, lads?
I think we're going to head through some sort of horrible hell dungeon.
That sounds lovely.
Where did you get this idea?
Look, right, I've been around the block. After I got exiled from my people, I learnt some stuff, okay?
Wow.
I know.
We see some things, man. We see some things.
I dabbled in witchcraft for some reason.
Well, he can summon demonic centipedes at will. Why are
Yeah.
we questioning his abilities?
Amazingly, I'd forgotten that part.
Yeah. How? How could you forget?
It just seemed kind of... It became white noise. I was distracted by the infinite hilarity of your current predicament.
To be fair, since then we've seen someone's fucking intestines fall out their anus. I'd probably forget about the centipede.
That's true.
That was
I
quite
guess.
horrifying, yes.
We can always go back to Baldur's Gate. I mean, we never really explored it much.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Kill things. Adventures. Do it.
To Baldur's Gate!
We're taking the Batmobile. Get there quicker.
Oh crap! I can't do that.
What can't you do?
Oh, don't worry.
I'm worrying.
Don't worry.
I'm always worried.
So
Yeah.
we walk back to Baldur's Gate.
Walk back to Baldur's Gate.
Screw that. I'm on my polar bear.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Very confused.
What polar bear?
What polar bear?
Tuckman.
We've been through this.
We have been through this.
I don't take orders from a child. He looks at Kieran and smiles.
Okay.
Attaboy,
I think we
Tuckman.
should kill Tuckman. Who's with me?
I don't know,
we're
he's
gonna do that.
growing on me all of a sudden. I can't imagine why.
Yeah, I can't imagine why either. Yeah. Well, you can deal with him then.
Oh, damn it.
Seeing as I can't really do much with him anymore, you can deal with him. Here you go. I hand the bit of rope that is. Well, it's not even tied to me anymore, is it? I just hand the end of rope.
Body. You don't.
Yeah. You're still dragging the old body behind you, Tuckman. You realise this, don't you?
Right. Just so you know, you cannot take everything with you that you wanted.
I already knew that. I've gotten rid of pretty much all my armor.
Yep. You wouldn't be able to use tower shield or your
Yeah, I've
mail.
got rid of that. The only things that I've kept
Mm-hmm.
are my scourge, my clothes, my pin,
Mm-hmm.
and my light crossbow with bolts, and that's it. That's all I've got.
You could also take the shield of Zeus, which is your holy symbol that you'd need to cast your spells with.
Okay, I'll take
You,
I'll take
it would
that
act as a
well.
large shield, despite it being a normal buckler
Right.
type shield.
So I'll take that as well.
Can I take any of the stuff that he's not taking?
Yeah, of course you
can
can.
You can take whatever you want, man.
What's left? There is a small ring, 2 rocks, a blue dragon scale.
Oh no, wait, that was the other thing. Sorry, I'm keeping the blue dragon scale.
All right, a great helm, bedroll, a cloak with a purple eye on the end, in the middle, sorry, a long
Which
sword,
is rags, by the way.
magical plate mail, splint mail, a halberd, a pair of shoes,
You were just a big
Small
armory on
pouch.
legs, weren't you?
some
I
lamp
was a
oil,
walking tank. How do you think we survived any of
a
these
silver
encounters?
stub, a circlet, 52 gold, 70 silver, 35, 27 copper.
Wait, you didn't take
And
your
I've-
money?
Nope.
You're right, I love the money.
All right, so you
can have the money.
get 52 gold, 70 silver, and 27 copper.
There are actually other things that I wish to take, but they're very small.
Such as?
They are 2 rubies and 6 diamonds,
Yep. All right.
and I'm taking them.
Right, so I've got 432 gold. What and what?
70 silver and 27 copper. 100 silver equals 1 gold. 100 copper equals 1 silver.
Excellent.
No?
Excellent.
Yeah.
So I've lost.
Cool. Yeah, that'll do me. I don't care about the other stuff. It's just going to weigh me down.
Yeah.
Cool. Is there anything else? No, there isn't anything.
Oh, who wants the flint and steel?
Yoink.
Oh, yeah. Kieran's got the flint and steel.
I'm pretty sure I already had one, didn't I? Am I imagining that entirely?
Oh,
you
yeah,
want to give it?
probably.
You can, just
I'll
hold on.
have it.
just in case.
No, he
Tuck-
won't.
Yeah, I
No.
vote not giving it to him.
You had your chance.
Okay, what was your original alignment? Can you remember? Was it? Hold on.
Lawful neutral,
That's the one.
which I tried to be, but apparently it didn't work out.
Yeah, that did not work out for you.
No.
So I'm gonna have to be a lot nicer. which
Yeah.
is
A lot more
kind of a-
neutral,
A lot more neutral.
if you know what I mean.
I'll try. I'll try my hardest.
So, what are we all doing now? We're going back to Baldur's Gate?
Well, let's
Baldur's Gate. I wish to see my family. All 500
I
of
actually
them.
forgot you had family, but yes.
I have 500 freaking siblings. How can you forget?
Oh my god,
Of course,
your parents didn't know where to stop.
What can I say? They love each other very much.
Bukake going on there.
His dad was a man built for speed,
Yep.
and his mum could fart out a baby in a matter of days.
I was gonna say his mother was good at
You
coping.
know it, brother. Right then.
So you arrive back in Baldur's Gate.
It's good to be home.
What does it look like?
Yay!
Is it like a nice shiny city? Or is it a crappy
No.
city?
Right.
Give me landmarks.
Baldur's Gate it's a very important merchant city.
Ooh.
It's a wealthy port.
Ooh.
There are guardsmen and members of the Watch everywhere, and Callum, you would know this. The Flaming Fist Mercenary Company also helps maintain order within the city.
I can't possibly
Yeah.
make fun of that name.
I've had some
The
run-ins
city-
with them.
Is in the shape of a crescent moon that's wrapped around its harbour, and its docks and shipping facilities look like they look really efficient. Like there are workers everywhere. There are cranes. Like, everything. Ships coming, going, all day. There is a large open marketplace, which again, Callum, you would know is called the Wide, which dominates the northeastern portion of the city. And there are other large structures inside, namely the High Hall, which is the seat of the city government, the High House of Wonders, which is a large temple to Gond, the Sea Tower of Balduran, which is a small fortress in the middle of the harbour, that's a bit like a cross between a massive castle and a lighthouse. And Callum, you would know this again. To prevent vermin from spreading too much, cats are bred and encouraged to roam the city like wildly.
Yep, I remember the cat that we had.
Good
His name
cat.
was Thompson.
Okay.
He's
You know that Baldur's Gate is ruled by 4 Grand Dukes, the Council of 4. You don't know who currently leads, but yeah. You also know there's a very effective Thieves Guild,
Ooh.
as well as the powerful Merchants League.
Money.
There's also temples, which are the HQs of the Knights of the Shield and Knights of the Unicorn.
yep.
Knights of the Unicorn, away!
Yay!
I wouldn't mock
You
them.
also
man.
We're gonna beat
you
you
will also
up.
have heard rumors of an assassins guild.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no such thing as the Dark Brotherhood.
Kieran, you can see
Everything.
in
wait,
one
no.
portion,
No, I
one
can't.
portion of the city
Oh,
looks
yes.
Haha.
really wealthy. There are several manors and estates there.
Who did that?
Who? No, it's
Who is doing
Dan.
that?
It's Dan.
Dan.
Your thing
I didn't know what
flashes.
that one did.
Oh, we know about it.
This is all part of the learning process.
Yep.
Learning never to press those buttons is part of
But
it.
yes.
Never.
No.
But yes, Baldur's Gate, large, wealthy city. The smells of freshly baked bread, the smells of fish,
Oh,
and the
man.
scents of all things merchant wafts through the city. It's a busy, bustling port town.
Can we find a lovely pub?
You can.
I can do you one better than that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Why don't we go find my sister Delilah's house?
Oh,
I'm
free
sure she'll let us
booze.
stay.
Free
I will need a
booze.
backstory from you, Callum, please. But
And
yes.
if she doesn't let us in, we can say, why oh why, Delilah.
Why, oh, why, Delilah?
Okay. Get to Delilah. You get to where you remember Delilah's house was.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It's
It's over there, by that place.
right there.
Yeah.
Can't you see it,
You knock on the door, but nobody seems to be home.
Oh. Maybe she's out
Yeah.
of the markets.
Maybe.
Oh, there's been an intermission. Are you
No,
still?
We're good. We're good.
Oh,
We
okay,
good?
okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, risking
She might
immersion.
be in the market, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, you're in a new city. Kieran, you want to go to a pub. Callum, you probably want to find your sister. Dan, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go check some market stalls to see if they sell flutes.
Cool.
Uh,
I'll do you first then, Dan. Wink.
that damn face. I cannot take anything you say seriously.
Why don't you just? Yeah.
I had to put some effort into that one, put the sunglasses on.
All of 2 seconds.
His vision is augmented.
But yes, Dan, massive open plan marketplace. Bustling, people hawking their wares.
Okay.
The sound of gold being passed from person to person is one of the more distinctive overtures of the marketplace. But yeah, could you roll a d20 for me to see if you could find a musician's stall?
I rolled a 9.
Sure enough, you find one.
Woo! Hello, good sir. I am here on my quest to spread music around these lands, inquiring as to whether you have any flutes for sale, perchance.
Any flutes?
Of course, he's Russian.
Does your brother own a pub in another town? Oh, you're not Vladimir.
I have flutes for you.
You're
I
not
only
Gabriel.
have one left in stock, however.
Van Helsing's flute shop.
It is broken.
Oh,
I require the hair
Of a unico.
of a manticore.
Oh, so similar. Different. Completely different, actually.
Oh.
To fix the mouthpiece.
But we have a
For you.
quest. We have a quest.
We have another quest.
Is it a good flute worth fixing, is my first question. I'm also Googling what a manticore is to remind myself.
You're Googling a manticore.
Oh.
Manticore.
Manticore.
hey, do you have any ideas as to where I might be able to find a manticore?
In your nightmares, probably, looking by the looks of things. Oh, it's in God of War. It must be cool. Oh.
Probably in the
Let's Google
underchasm.
this.
The underchasm.
Well, it turns out I don't want a flute anymore. Bye!
However, you could go to Landsmouth.
What's this? Oh, yeah, I see.
Important note. The manticore must not be killed
What?
before I infuse the flute with its hair, else the hair loses the magical properties upon its owner's death.
So we've got to capture it Monster Hunter style.
Well, not necessarily. We could just make it fall asleep and then go pluck a few hairs out, all like Fluffy style.
Yeah, and then run away giggling like a little girl.
Doesn't
we could
Tuckman
do that.
have
or
a sleep spell, in
we
fact?
could befriend
Roger.
it. We could befriend
Animal
the
empathy.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
to
get it to
replace
come
my
with
Komodo
us.
dragon.
Yeah.
And then he can
then
die
you do
tragically and I'll forget about him too. We found his corpse. I don't
I am
remember
sorry about
his.
Komodo Dragon, Kieran. It wasn't exactly the most heroic of deaths.
Can't remember his name either, but
It's got a fucking scorpion tail. Jesus Christ.
we're all
what it can
Googling
do is
manticores.
It can fire like pines out of and poison out of its tail.
Pines?
You know,
What,
like
like trees?
It
scorpions.
fires trees.
No, you know, like a hedgehog spines.
Oh,
pines.
spines.
Yeah. But then if I'd said spines, it would have been like skeleton spines.
It must be a very nice smelling monster that's firing pines at us.
Lemony fresh.
Air fresh, like fresh death for you. Richie, fresh death for all of you. Anyway.
But
Fine.
yes, anyway. So yeah. He kind of like lifts up the flute and it looks it's very snazzy and very jazzy.
Can I try playing it just to see exactly what's wrong with it?
Yep.
Oh, I should have seen that coming.
And that's exactly what it sounds like. No.
Oh, that does not. Okay, yeah, that needs fixing.
Yeah. The hair needs to be infused with the reed of the flute.
No, it doesn't sound right at all.
So I'm assuming this isn't just broken; it's cursed.
For now.
do you mean by that?
Why does he have a cursed flute? Yes,
I
people
can
will
lift
want
the
to buy
curse
this.
and fix the flute with the hair.
The people
Well, that
frequently
doesn't
come
sound
along.
difficult. Oh, why don't we go do that then? Let's go find a manticore, rip its hair out, bring it back, and we'll fix this jazz flute. That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Sweet, let's go.
We just need a big long bit of Velcro we can lash at it, rip some hairs off, and run away.
Yeah. No! Oh my god! Tuckman has a sleep spell.
I did say that. I said that.
Yeah.
You can look in the
completely
recording. I said it.
I didn't. I wasn't listening. I've been too busy looking at manticores.
Using my little Google Images search engine in my head.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
By the way,
Oh, here it comes.
a typical manticore is about 10 feet long. Weighs about 1,000 pounds.
Richard, you're talking to the people that killed a demi-lich. I'm sure this is going to be fine.
By some fluke, yes.
Yeah, because I put the sword that was anti-demi-lich
I'm sure there's
in the room
something-
next to it.
I'm sure something like that will happen again. I mean, you know.
We don't learn from past mistakes.
Jesus Christ.
Is everyone here familiar with Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You know the thing that tries to kill Daenerys when she's getting all her slaves and that? That's
Yeah.
supposedly a manticore.
Nah.
Yeah, I've just looked it up. That's
Really?
stupid.
Hang
That's
on.
really dumb.
Is this Series 3 you're talking about because I hate you?
To be fair, what did I just say that ruined anything?
Well, now I know that she must survive in order to be attacked by something while selling slaves.
Yeah, don't worry, she'll die eventually.
Like, I remember seeing a trailer for Game of Thrones. I'm like, oh, now I know that character has to be on a boat at some point. So if she hasn't
Jon
been on a boat yet,
Snow?
she must still live.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
No.
Okay, we're just degenerated into
Anyway,
meaningless
carrying on.
quotes.
So yes, bam, Dan, quest, boom. Kieran,
Bam,
you want to look
Dan,
for a
quest.
pub?
Pub. So we've
Yep.
given up
Pub,
looking
pub,
for
pub, pub, pub.
Callum's big pig person sister.
Yep.
How dare
In the
you?
harbour.
She was the most beautiful of all of the daughters of Maria.
There is
She was the
Nancy's
most
Harbour
beautiful
Cafe.
pig lady in the world.
Well, no, her mother was a pig, but
Apart from
we'll
Miss
skip
Piggy.
over that.
You come across Nancy's Harbour Cafe.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah?
That sounds like just my sort of establishment.
Yeah? It's a den of debauchery, violence, and sin.
This I
Sounds
was
like a
gonna
lovely place.
Yes, I'm grooving to this.
You're grooving to Nancy's Harbour Cafe, yeah?
Maybe we'll find
Yeah.
some lizardy lasses.
Mm-hmm, maybe.
Maybe not.
A man
Right.
can dream.
Maybe everybody in Baldur's Gate is a bit racist towards lizard folk.
You go
Not
into the
allowed.
cafe. You go into the Harbour Cafe.
I swagger into the
Inside,
cafe.
you swagger into the cafe. There are people sat at most of the tables. Cutthroats, lowlives.
Pirates?
Probably worse. Oh yeah, there are pirates. there.
Pirates!
We could ask them about Pirate Island.
Pirate Island!
There is a lizard bar wench,
Well,
as well as a couple of other lizard men
Ad-
just scattered around.
adventure over.
Hmm.
I have everything I need right here.
And there is who would appear to be Nancy behind the bar.
Nancy.
She just looks
Yep.
like a Nazi.
She may be old, but her beauty ain't fading.
Or at least that's what you say to her face.
Precisely.
Behind her back, on the other
There
hand.
is an old man as well,
Is he
Sat
an old
at a
lizard
table.
man?
sat at a table,
Is it-
with an empty mug and a scroll case
Oh.
beside him.
Every so often he picks up the mug, looks under it, and seems disappointed and puts it down. Because you see, he's got old, senile brain diseases, so he keeps forgetting whether it's his mug or not. Anyway, this is all distracting us from the rather glaring fact that there are lizardy people in the room. I resume swaggering in their direction.
Fair enough.
Can I use detect magic on the scroll?
You're not there. You're at the marketplace at the minute.
Oh, can I walk to the pub?
Screw it,
know
time
which-
lapse. Yeah, tell you what, you're all going to be as a group and you went to the marketplace and you're going to here and then you're going to find the thing. Makes it
Yeah.
easier for me.
Just retcon it. There we go.
Yeah, retconned.
Problem
That
solved.
happened.
Yeah.
It all happened. You were there. I
Oh,
was
hi
there.
guys. Yeah, look at how we're together now.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Callum, D20. But yeah, Dan, you can
What?
cast Detect Magic
Oh,
on the scroll.
God.
I kind of like the
Um,
image of you just finding me, just pimping it out with a lizard bar wench.
Did you want to... Did you honestly want me to roll?
Yeah, roll D20.
Okay. Well, 17 then.
17.
Yeah.
You notice that a couple of the more butch-looking men with the tattoos are giving you some really creepy looks.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Well, you are holding
Okay.
that sign that says "Get it here."
I'm not holding any sign, damn you. I'm going to tug on Slythe's trousers to grab his attention.
Grab his what?
Yeah, I was
grab his
worried.
attention, nothing else.
Grab his erect.
There will not be any orc lizard man-on-man action.
Man on boy.
Fan
Man on
fiction,
boy.
make it
Or
happen.
boy on man.
That'd
Internet,
be
go.
awkward.
So you're going to tug on his trousers?
You are a 10-year-old
I'm
at
just
this
gonna
point,
tug his
remember?
Kieran,
That just in case it wasn't
you-
creepy enough.
Kieran, there is a small child tugging your trousers.
Yes, a small pig child. Oh, but if I look like I'm protective and responsible of this pathetic child, then I will get awesome points in the bar wench's books.
Maybe.
Oh, I have this hideous orc child that I look after. Look how responsible I am.
When I get back into my real body, Kieran, there's going to be so much hell to pay.
I can't hear you from all the way up here. You'll have to speak louder.
You do have a squeaky voice, by the way. You're prepubescent.
No, it would be a bit odd, wouldn't it, if I still had my deep, manly, orcish voice.
Oh,
I wanna get
out of here.
You could be like an orc version of Tyrion Lannister.
Oh, man. That would be cool.
Right, so
Oh.
yeah. So you've cast Detect Magic, Dan. Kieran, you're getting the brownie points with the ladies. Callum, you're getting winked at.
Oh, I'm in there.
Okay. Is there, are there any, like, open booths that we can go sit at? Or, like, any
There is a
desks that we
table
can sit at?
open, yes.
Okay, I'm going to go sit down.
Have
at
any of the
table.
lizardy people noticed me?
Yep.
Oh, they're like, oh.
Yeah.
The lizard lady who has been going around collecting all the mugs and things, and she's cleaning them. She's cleaning them a little faster when she's looking at
Oh dear lord, we found the last Argonian maid, haven't we?
you.
Good lord, it'll take all night.
Plenty of time, my dear, plenty of time. Let me grind your dagger into a longsword. Anyway. So yes, what
Yeah.
does she say? This character we're taking completely seriously. You're just speechless.
Yeah. Speechless. I have no
Come
idea
up
what
with
it is you imply, sir. I am but a poor Argonian barkeep.
Come on. He was supposed to be the pillar of seriousness, keeping this party together.
Yes. Anyway, so Dan,
Zeus
what
with
are you going to do?
sunglasses.
I love the fact that the DM is Zeus now. There is no question about it. We are being told where to go by Zeus.
Come on, Dad.
I'm gonna go to the guy and
Yep.
just say, "Oh, describe."
Aye. And for a couple of pieces of gold
Oh,
and
yeah.
a tankard of ale,
Oh my god, you've turned into a robot pirate.
I'll show you me map.
Yeah, the connection has turned you into a robot pirate. It was quite amazing. It was like Rayman 2.
And I'll tell you the tale.
May I inquire as to why I would want to see this map before I commit to this?
You give me gold, boy. I'll give you the map.
Yeah, but it might just be a map to the toilet. How's that going to help me?
Yeah, I feel like I've missed a conversation here. There was kind of a slight gap in the conversation, and then you were talking about pirates and maps. I was slightly confused.
Oh, do you know what? How much gold did he want?
Just a couple of pieces. 2.
Yeah, he can have them.
And you have to buy him an ale.
Yeah, that's fine.
3 copper pieces.
All right, make sure it's like the cheapest ale in the pub.
Oh yeah, it's cheap as well.
A special brew.
Well, that's fine. I got like millions of free gold a minute ago anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll buy them and give them to him.
I'm just doing the pub ambience. Did you see that ludicrous display last night? And then someone rings up on the 1950s phone.
On their flute. on their busted flute.
So yeah, whatever just happened.
What happened?
So is he going to tell me about his map and give it to me now?
Yeah,
or what?
he opens the scroll case. There, and sure enough, it's a map. A rather very well crafted map of the whale bones, is what it's called. I was Flint's first mate on that voyage. Gold and blood, those were his trademarks. He left both behind him that day.
You almost established a mood for a moment there.
Almost, and then I pussied out. Yeah. There's gold there. X marks the spot.
The whale.
Oh my god, we've gone into a pub and found a crazy old pirate. Does he have no legs?
He has 1 wooden leg.
Peg leg Jim.
1 leg, Jim.
Have
Count
a woman's
one.
flute, my lord.
We're here to clean, then clean my flute. But that could take all night.
Okay, we've gone
Maybe
straight
that.
back to the Lost Argonian made jokes.
I can't help myself.
Progress.
And neither can the Lost Argonian make.
No, indeed.
I wasn't
Okay, is he the
really-
only interesting-looking character in the pub?
Apart from the freaking lizard people, yeah.
Apart from the lizard people and Nancy, well, who you would assume to be Nancy anyway. Nancy.
Do I know that it's Nancy?
Okay.
Fancy
Yeah,
Nancy.
you do. You know that it's Nancy. And you know that she don't care who comes to her in.
Right.
I'm just going to get an ale and sit and chat with the one-legged guy then.
Alright, cool.
He has a story to tell. You can ramble on about the black spot, and then he'll call you
The
Jim
black
Jim.
spot!
They call you
Jim. How do you, Jim?
I want to sail for adventure by the end of this. So I am chatting it up.
Big
with-
fat ugly baby eating O'Brien.
You remembered more of Muppet Treasure Island than I did. Bravo. So
I am a huge fan.
only who could not be. Anyway, but you, lizardy, whatever it was, maiden, go. Talking.
Oh.
Happening.
Oh, hello, sir.
Oh god.
Can we dial back the voice, perhaps?
That's what she sounds like. Okay, just remember that.
Okay. She's losing points on the voice, but
Yep.
and you know
And what can I get you today?
the kind of ditzy demeanor does also suggest that not all of her might be there, you know, but not all of her has to be.
Only the bits that count.
So yes, the mighty fine mug you got there.
For you, dear. It can be filled with anything you like.
Oh crikey, this is getting awkward. You people, quickly, let's just turn my charm on autopilot and leave me doing that in the corner.
Yep. Okay.
You've just adopted a pimp hat as I say that. Oh. I have no comment now. Someone else take over.
I want to hear more about this pirate and his life story. What's going on with that?
Right.
Does he hunt sharks for a living now?
No. Right now, you see, but the shell of a man. I once heart of a lion.
Where'd you keep it?
What?
See, mine was a name that struck fear into men and regret into plenty of lasses.
Right.
And I think back to those times when I had it all. Now I'm just staring at my empty beer glasses.
Right, well, that was nice. Let's go.
And all that crap.
Oh
Just-
no. Something
Callum.
something wonderful is happening with me, but you have your own adventure.
Okay. What's going on, Rich?
Don't worry. Needless to say, he would like to stay in the tavern for a little longer, but you guys, you can leave.
Yeah, we can.
I'm going somewhere. Bye, guys.
Tuckman.
Starts falling off.
I'll go with Tuckman. I'll make sure he's okay.
Yeah, I may as well follow. I don't really want
Waddling
to
off
watch
towards the harbour.
a lizard going mental in the corner.
He's waddling off to the harbour.
What's happening in the corner is a beautiful thing, man. Don't judge.
This isn't going to end up the same way as Tuckman and the Miller's
I
Wife.
don't
will
learn
it?
from lessons. You should know this. Hey, Tuckman,
Would you
Tuckman, detect evil, go.
Well, get on, man.
Come. Damn it.
He walks over to the dock, and he walks down the pier.
And he jumps off.
He's looking at the sea tower of Alderaan.
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 He wiggles his fingers a little bit, and he floats off towards the tower.
Well, we can't follow him anymore.
If only you could swim.
If only. I think maybe we should just go back to the tavern. Jack up on Slythe.
No, that's fine.
No, we're coming back.
No, I'm not sure you want to do this.
We're coming back.
I'm just saying I'm in cahoots with the DM at the moment regarding the pub. I'm not sure you want to join me.
Dan, you have a treasure map as well now, by the way.
There you go, off
God.
you go. Get your own treasure. I'm having treasure of my own. of the sort.
Okay, well, while Dan is looking at the map,
There are
I'm coming-
riches aplenty to be found here.
Tell me about it.
I feel like this has gone beyond role playing now.
This is life, man.
It's transcendental, isn't it?
It's transgender.
That too.
Speaking of transgender, have we found my sister yet?
No. You haven't told me where you're looking.
No. It's a small house behind the Guild of Thieves den.
It's not a den, it's a massive, manor.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. You knock on the door.
Oh, are you from wealthy stock there? Terrifying orc child.
Knock on the door, but there's no response.
Okay.
Well, they're dead. Let's go.
Well, you know, it's not exactly a big loss. There's not
Nah.
much there, to be honest.
Tuckman just appears, materializes in front of your eyes,
Where did you go, Tuckman?
and he is soaking wet, as if he had been submerged in a pool.
Yeah, so
And they just jumped out.
I asked the question again. Where were you,
He
Tuckman?
kind of spits out some water, a little fish.
Did you fall into the sea?
No. Yeah, no.
You,
One of the mages at the tower wanted me to get a scroll for him that he left in the elemental plane of water.
Right.
And I thought I could go and get it. So I asked him to send me to the plane of water, but I can't breathe underwater. I didn't like it.
Right.
Make us proud, Tuckman.
It made my chest hurt.
Okay. How did you get back?
I had to trade places with someone in the prime material plane.
Right. So you've sent
It
somebody
wasn't
else to their
it wasn't the
doom.
maid, was it?
Sebastian is no longer with us. Nah, I'm just kidding. I fell in the ocean. Although the mage did say that we had to get a scroll for him from the plane of elemental water.
Okay. I resheathed my scourge. Well, there's not really much we can do about that now, I'm afraid, Tuckman, so...
Can you imagine how awkward it would have been if he'd swapped places with the maid?
It's like you're just chatting away and then suddenly a really wet tuckman.
Can I...
Hi,
It's not,
Slice.
it's not the chatting I'd be worried about. You just hear a like gut curling scream.
Yeah, it's just.
Hello. Oh.
It's just like a loud shout of Tuckman!
No, it would just there would be no words, just screaming. My character would be, for all intents and purposes, useless. Trauma.
Oh dear lord.
Can I...
Oh. Keep yourselves together.
I'm sorry, just mental images. Carry on.
Okay.
Oh.
I need to go get my ears pierced or something so I can use this pin.
This is true.
So, I am going to... it's been many, many years since I've been in Baldur's Gate, to be fair.
I'll pierce your ear.
Sorry?
I'll pierce your ear.
I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather get a professional to do this for me. Thank you very much.
I've got my crossbow cocked already.
Okay, put
the belt.
that away. Put it away.
Cocked.
I even use the grease belt so it goes through painlessly.
Tuckman. You know there's a cheese shop around here, Tuckman.
I know, I bought cheese.
Yeah. Why don't you go back there?
Ugh.
Okay.
Okay. Now while he's gone, we're gonna go find somebody who can pierce my ears.
Okay. Yep, sure enough, there is a guy who's selling jewelry in the marketplace, and he is able to pierce ears.
Okay.
It's a special tool.
Lovely. Okay. I walk up to him and I say, "Hello, my good man."
Hello! No.
Okay, it's you again.
I own all the shops.
Hello. Yeah, fuck it. This one merchant owns a lot of stalls. No.
Yeah. I would like to get my ears pierced, please.
Duh, sit down.
Okay.
You just feel a jolt of shocking, like, pain just through one of your ears.
Right.
Just bam, and it's over with. Done. I have
Okay.
silver, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye now.
Okay.
I guess.
That's it.
Unless there's anything else you want.
World's
No.
most exciting
Oh.
exchange.
Let's move quickly away from this man.
Oh.
I don't know where that 5 silver came from because I have no money. So,
You got it off of Dan.
okay.
Dan, you're down 5 silver.
Thanks, Dave.
Hey.
You're a real sport.
You're the noob. You get abused.
Okay. So we'll walk away. I'll put the pin in my pierced ear now.
Mm-hmm.
And I have now become, once again, the chosen one.
Yes. Yes, you have.
Now let's go to the pub.
Here you are, Prince of the Universe. Pub! Pub! Very important.
I'm coming back to the pub.
If you think
Okay.
that's wise.
Yep, you're back at the pub.
Okay.
The old man's gone.
Right.
Kieran is Slythe is nowhere to be seen.
All right.
The creepy sailors who were eyeing you up, as it were, are still there, and one of them's he's liking your new earring. And you have your X-ray specs on, yeah?
Yep.
You can see a bulgy bit of flesh.
Okay.
That's how X-rays work.
Mm-hmm. They do now.
I thought they showed bones.
They show bones and they show flesh. Oh.
I'm going to take a bolt out of my bag and...
Oh, by the way, don't look upstairs with your X-ray vision. It may not end well for you.
As I take the bolt out of my bag, I hold it up into the air to get a better look at it through the light to the ceiling.
I'm not sure
And
this is
I notice two forms upstairs.
Yes, you do.
What are you doing? Are they five-limbed, perchance?
Well, 1/6.
So I stop looking at the bolt and I look more intently at these two figures.
I warned you.
Yeah. They're in some rather exotic position at the minute that you aren't familiar with because it involves tails.
Right. Okay.
Daniel
I'll
just
leave
been
that image there then.
shocked into silence. No, he's just
Okay,
rustling.
I'll just shrug my shoulders and go back to looking at my bolt.
You're not phased by this. You're just, well, yep.
Well, you know, I'm like 80-something years old or whatever.
Are you?
Something like that.
Tupman comes walking in to into the pub. His entire body vibrating.
Right.
He has
cheese.
6 cheese wheels strapped to his belt with a piece of rope.
Right.
He's very happy.
And yes, he has a look of utmost bliss. I'm deducting money for all of the cheese, by the way. Connor, if you're watching.
Thanks, Connor.
Love you,
You're a
Connor.
real pal.
Cheese wheels are expensive.
They actually are.
I'm just thinking of
You know,
Baldric.
he could make his own cheese.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Baldric and his giant turnip.
Keep thinking. So yeah, what would you like to do then, Dan? Feel we've excluded you long enough?
Yeah. Come on,
I
Dan.
was gonna say, come on, pipe up.
I don't really know. I mean, I feel like I want to get a move on. We've been hanging around here long enough.
Well, it's a big
So-
city. There's a lot to do.
Well, I'm happy
What
with
else
my
is there in
current
the city
situation.
then? What?
It
Well,
depends on what you would like to do.
Yeah, man.
If you
Kill
want to get
things.
money, there are several ways of doing so.
Kill
I
things.
feel like I've got enough money. What? Are there any places where I could learn some new spells?
You got the wizard's tower.
Not that you know of.
Ask for rumours. Fancy Nancy will know rumours.
Yeah, I'll have a chat with one of the barmaids, see if she knows of anything going on around town.
There's only one barmaid left. The lizard lady barmaid
Yeah.
is no longer there.
She's preoccupied.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Someone who's not currently inside Kieran.
Well,
So that's how
you
wizards
went
made.
there. You went there.
right then.
Hey man, don't judge.
I hope
I'm
you've got a
happy.
pen and paper ready. No, I'm gonna keep track of it all for you.
Because you're such a lovely person when it comes to keeping track of things.
I am. Now, rumors abound that there is a werewolf
Oh god, not this werewolf thing again.
in Cloak Wood, and it is in Cloak Wood, which is just south of Baldur's Gate, and it is in cahoots or cohorts or what have you with a ghost, quite a powerful ghost.
Okay.
Wolfie and Ghosty going on adventures together. That's just a ridiculous image to me. I imagine Casper running around with a big dog.
It's Casper and the Tasmanian Devil, just rolling around.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of rolling around,
Round, 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 round. Kieran gets around. He gets around, round.
He gets around.
he gets all the diseases.
Also, a ship has recently, it struck one of the reefs in the harbour and it went down, but nobody's gone to look at, to loot it yet, as it were.
Ooh. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I would like to go and see the boat, please.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like there's been almost no opportunity to kill things this entire time. This is not a great introduction for you, Dan.
No, it's not, is it?
Well,
Right.
This
Will be it. Okay.
Yes.
So get yourself ready. You're gonna go to the boat, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a shipwreck now. Just so you know, you will have to be underwater. Okay.
The one person who
Okay.
can swim is occupied elsewhere.
Yeah. There are ways around this. Like you could go to an alchemist shop and buy potions of water breathing, for instance,
Which might be useful.
which would be very useful if you're going to do this.
Yeah.
If you were to do
Just-
that, it would be a gold apiece, and each potion lasts for half an hour, which is plenty of time.
Yes, lots of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, given that I've already nearly drowned once this time, I will buy a few of the potions, please.
Okay. How many do you want to buy?
I think 3's a safe bet.
What are you rustling with?
What do you think? The paper? I can write all this down.
Ah,
Potions of water breathing. Do-do-do-do-do.
go man, go.
Do-do-do-do-do. Woo, do-do-do-do. There we are. I'll assume you'll buy one for Callum as well if he's coming.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, go on then. So you've bought 4, but you're giving him 1. Okay, so you guys, you've been told where the shipwreck is. You can go swim out to the shipwreck. The only drawback of the potion of breathing is you cannot breathe air. Okay.
Well, that's no problem. We'll go underwater and then we'll take the
you
potions.
have to breathe water, yeah?
Yeah.
Which means you have to stay underwater for half an hour.
I feel like we've got more than half an hour to burn at the moment.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, you swim out to the shipwreck. It is fairly recent. Several of the doors of the ship. It's like a galleon, by the way. So it's a large ship.
Oh.
Or yeah, it's like a cross between a galleon and a cog.
Right.
It's yeah.
Okay.
From the flag that's all tattered and torn, it appears to have been a pirate ship.
Ooh.
Right.
Arrgh.
Now a lot of the doors are closed. On deck, that go
Right.
below deck, but the ship is in 2. Okay.
Okay.
Only the underbelly, like the underdeck, I don't know what it's called, of the ship has been like cracked open by the reef, as it were.
The hull.
Yeah, yeah. So the captain's quarters, the armory, and all that are still they're still in one piece, albeit on opposite ends of this reef.
Let's go investigate.
Yeah. So where would you like to go first? Armory, captain's quarters, the hold, or
Armory's usually a safe bet.
Well, hold on. Let's
the
go
kitchen.
to the captain quarters first. Let's find out who we're stealing from.
Yeah.
It's fair enough.
Well, you're not exactly stealing.
If this is a pirate ship, more than likely it's stolen things anyways.
You're going
We
by
just-
the ancient code of finders keepers.
Losers, weepers. Right. You open the door to the pirate, to the hold, which is a considerable achievement because water pressure. Sure enough, there is the corpse. Oh yeah, water rushes in. There is the corpse of a very finely dressed gentleman with a large tricorn hat that's just been washed off his head, and 3 other recently dead men. One of which has a bandana on his head.
I want the bandana.
Yeah.
I want to
There is a large chest on the far side of the room. The captain's bed. There's a desk. The drawers haven't been opened yet.
I'm now wearing
Okay.
a bandana. I look like a pirate.
You wear the
Start.
bandana, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, as soon as you pick up the bandana, the 3 corpses start getting up,
I was gonna say, how do these people die exactly? You should.
as it were.
Yes, I would have
Okay.
tried to confirm it was
So
drowning.
both of you roll a d20.
Oh, I'm in the wrong room. Hold on.
Boogly, 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 boogly.
I'm in the
Right,
wrong room.
I got a 12. By the way, so these are definitely dead.
Oh yeah, they're definitely dead.
Okay, so this makes things a whole lot easier now that I have spells.
Oh yes.
Because guess what I have?
I got a 1.
You got a 1, you got 8, was it?
It was 12.
12. Yep, that's it.
Where is it?
You're not gonna cast lightning underwater, are you?
Well, no. Ooh.
Oh
No,
no,
that's a
and,
terrible idea.
and the water, takes away the grease possibility, surely, as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Tuckman's not with you.
Yeah, Tuckman can't do a thing.
Now, where is
Well,
Tuckman?
Tuckman didn't actually get a potion of water breathing, so Tuckman is just... He's in the tavern.
He's just rolling around in the cheese.
So he's just hovering above where we are in the air, like a landmark.
Helping.
Right, so who goes first?
You.
Lovely. Okay, people, you know what time it is.
What time is it?
Scourge time!
You're underwater,
Underwater scourge.
by the way, so you're not going to be able to do much with your scourge.
As long as I can rip and tear,
You
it
can't.
doesn't matter. What do you mean I can't?
Underwater. Have you tried whipping underwater?
Well, if I, do it enough where it wraps around them, surely.
Yeah, you could entangle them, I guess,
Yeah.
but you're not going to do much.
Well, rip and tear, everybody. Are you saying that scourging is a bad idea in a situation like this? Is that what
I'm
you're
saying it's an ineffectual idea.
Well, I haven't really got much else to do then. Because lightning bolt's going to be a terrible idea.
Yeah, don't do that.
I doubt my crossbow is going to do much.
You really didn't
Well.
think this through, did you?
I can cast. I have. No, I don't even have that anymore, do I?
Have what? Purify food and water? No.
No, protection from undead. That scroll, because I think I used it already. Well then. This makes things slightly more difficult. Well, we'll get out the shield, and then I'll take out a bolt, and I'll use that as like a
Dagger.
stabby weapon.
Oh, look at you. Being clever.
Now this is where it gets really good.
Oh.
Because zombies, you need to slash at them.
Ah.
However, when you're underwater, you can only really
Oh.
stab.
Oh.
So stabbing is a good thing.
Yep. So
My God.
I've kind of fucked you over a little bit, but
Well,
not matter. Not matter.
I'm still stabbing.
Which one are you going to try and stab? Well, you're closest to the first mate, Zomble.
Yeah, so I'll stab that one in the head.
Go on then, roll your d20.
Roll 15.
Yep, you hit. Roll d4.
Roll d4. Roll 2.
Yay! Doesn't seem to be doing much though. Now it's the Zomble's turns.
What about Dan? Doesn't he get a go?
On the ship, in
Down
the
below
ship,
one.
zombling free. The zombles of the pirate ship, zombles are we. Never mind
You
that.
sound like you're having a lot of fun over there, by the way.
I'm just missing out on the one fight in the entire thing.
Well, you could hurry.
I could say that you finish now.
No, I'm
Well,
You
having...
could look out the window and see a hovering fat man.
Yeah,
over the
you would
water.
if you look out the window. You would see a hovering fat man who's vibrating and turning slowly
Ooh.
in the air.
Big grin on his
Just
face.
covered in cheese.
Oh yes.
Oh,
He's actually
Tuckman.
Anyway.
He's actually used burning hands to melt cheese over himself.
Oh,
Oh, he levitated it, then burning hands it.
yeah.
Yeah, no, they all just lurch at both of you.
Right.
Only one of them hits, and it hits Dan.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's Christmas ever.
But yeah, it sucks, but doesn't appear to be pretty bad. Doesn't appear to be too bad.
How are you actually going to combat these things?
Patience. That's how we'll combat them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming
Now it's your
bolts
turn, Dan.
don't really work underwater.
They still do, yes, just not as well.
Also, they're not particularly useful against zombies, I imagine.
Nah, you can stab a zombie as much as you want, but it's still going to keep on coming.
And we can't slash underwater.
You can, it's just you have a penalty to damage.
Okay, I'll use my dagger and try and slash at the one closest to me.
Go on then, roll your d20.
16.
16, you hit. The captain is the one closest to you. Roll a d4 then, please.
They're like aiming at his jugular, I hope.
4.
Okay, you cut its arm off. Just clean off. You start slashing at it. Its arm goes off.
I'd imagine the head would have been more effective, but it's good.
You're underwater, it's hard to aim.
Is this bringing back painful memories for Tash?
Not really.
Little child Tash, who I presume can't do much damage.
You say that, but there are kids out there.
Yeah,
that
no,
can
so the
stab
Captain Zomble has
fuck
been
out of you
disarmed.
if you're- Right. Do these zombies have like any weapons on them?
Yeah, but they're not using them.
So what do they have on them?
The captain has a rapier.
Ooh.
Really?
Oh, probably
Can
rusty.
I take
The others have cutlasses.
Right. The rapier sounds more useful in a situation like this. So can I get the rapier off of the captain?
Roll d20.
16.
And again?
19.
Yep.
You see, I'd have thought a rapier would be a stabbing weapon,
It is a
whereas
stabbing
a
weapon.
cutlass is more of a slashy one.
Yeah, but
A rapier is a stabbing weapon, yeah.
yeah. And as you said before, stabbing underwater is probably the best bet.
Yep, so you can also attack.
Oh, then I will attack the captain. I will try and aim for his head.
Go on then. Stab him.
20.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you stab straight through his head, and it goes down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we are.
Boom. There are 3 zombies left.
What the fuck was that?
What was that?
Don't know.
Tuckman. The other 3 zombies lurch at you guys again. One of them hits you, Callum.
Ooh.
It hurts. Doesn't seem to do much on the outside.
Ugh.
Dan?
Adventure!
Well, the
adventure.
slash didn't seem particularly useful earlier,
Mm.
so I will use the rapier I already own and aim at the head of the next nearest zombie.
Go on then, roll your d20.
Okay.
That will be the first mate zombie.
Any day now. 10.
10. Yep, you hit it. Roll your damage for me then, please.
Which is what?
A d6, I think.
Okay. 5.
Cool.
Ooh.
Look at you. Yeah, this seems to leave a substantial mark through the middle of this zombie's face. But it's still on its feet, and it's still attacking you. Callum, you're up.
Right, I'm going to attack not the one that's Dan stabbed, but the next one along.
Alright,
Stab it with the rapier again.
roll a
In the
d20.
face.
In the face.
15.
You hit, roll your d6.
5.
Cool. Again, you leave a substantial hole where you're stabbed.
Is anyone else sensing a pattern?
Yeah. Oh dear lord. Yeah. One of them grabs you, Callum, and starts to throttle you. Dan, you're up.
Can I grab it round the neck and try and drag it off him?
Yeah, you can. Roll your 20.
I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to give advice in this
14.
situation.
14. Yep, you grab it, and you start trying to pull it, but it's still holding on. Callum, your turn.
My arms are still free, aren't they? So I'm going to stab again at the face.
Go on then.
1. Okay then.
Oh dear.
Stab yourself.
Roll d6.
6. 2.
All right. You stab at it, but because you're getting strangled and all that, you miss a little bit. It goes straight past the zombie, and Dan.
Oh,
Fuck's sake.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not even here, and you're
It
already.
catches you through the shoulder.
Oh,
I feel Slive's presence.
Bearing down on me. The 3 zombies attack. Roll, but they all miss. Right, Dan, your turn.
are you just impaled now?
Can I just swim to the corner and cry?
Yep.
It's
Can
acceptable.
I slash at the zombie's arms with my one good arm?
Yes, you can. Roll your d20.
8.
You slash, but unfortunately you don't hit. Don't come into contact with zombie flesh.
Okay.
Callum, you can feel the air leaving your lungs.
Right then. I'm gonna give it another stab.
Yep. Roll your d20.
9.
This is the most gripping fight.
Oh dear lord. Yeah, you hit.
All right.
Oh, shush, Karen. If you want to put some battle music on in the background or something.
Dun, 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 dun.
Roll d20. How much
I
damage?
wish it was this exciting.
Sorry, what was that? Roll d20 or
Yeah,
d6?
roll your d20.
Again?
Yeah. No, you've already rolled. Roll your d6.
Okay. 6.
6. Yeah, the zombie goes down.
Oh,
And
thank
with
God
it
for that.
goes the iron grip around your throat.
Ah.
Precisely. Roll. They both hit. One hits you, Dan. One hits you, Callum. Okay.
Step
It
out of this
sucks.
for a second.
You up?
How does the whole HP system work? Am I supposed to know what I'm on right now?
No, I'm taking track of it. Keep track.
Yeah, we won't know that we're dead until he tells you you're dead.
I'm sure you could ask.
Yeah, you could ask, but you'd need to roll a successful wisdom check or something for me to tell you how many hit points you're on.
And would
You're
that
so
take my turn up?
generous.
Say again?
Would that use my turn up?
Yeah, because you're giving yourself a good thorough checking out. As well.
Okay.
Because someone had an arm here a minute ago.
Use as it were a lot, don't I? Anyway, yeah, Dan, you go.
Try mixing
Through
it up.
one of getting away from this zombie, I'm going to back into the corner
Okay.
and try and shoot him with my
Roll
hand
the 20.
crossbow. 7.
Actually, this one hits.
Okay.
Because
D6?
it's, D4.
D4. Okay. 3.
Cool. Yep, there's one of the zombies now has a bolt embedded in its chest. Callum, what do?
Stab, next zombie, head,
Roll d20.
roll 3.
You decapitate the zombie.
Holy shit.
Wow. By stabbing it.
Yeah, you're
What?
underwater. I don't know.
This
it's
rapier is becoming amazing.
Okay, there's one last zombie. This zombie rolls a d20. That was a bit meta.
I rolled a d20.
Dan, it hits you. Doesn't do. Oh, it doesn't. I don't know. You're still up and running. You're still good. You're bleeding a little bit, but you're good.
Or is the blood like floating around you like in space.
Yep, like a little
Oh.
cloud. Like, you know when you drip like a bit of dye into water? It's like that.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm there,
Messy.
man, even though I'm not
You
actually
better,
there.
It's
there better
good.
not be any sharks
It's
nearby.
Wink. Dan, what's your thing? What are you doing?
Well, turns out the rapier is going pretty good. So go on. I'll go for a slash with the rapier.
Roll your d20.
9,
Yep. Roll d6.
4.
You slash it clean down the middle,
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
from top to bottom, and the zombie goes down,
These rapiers are
ceasing
fantastic.
to move. Yeah, they are. You don't know what they are.
Oh. Well, I'm
To be
keeping
fair, I've
them.
had mine the whole time.
That's
Yeah.
true. My one
Dan's
just,
had his.
yeah. Still, goddamn. I'm keeping this
damn.
rapier.
All right, cool. Adding a rapier to your list of
Yes.
items that you own. But yes, Captain Quarters, chest, drawers, bed.
Go on. Have a little search of the chest.
Have a little snoop around.
How do you open the chest?
What? With my head?
Oh,
What do you mean?
no, hang on. Before you attempt to open the chest, I am going to cast, where is it?
Find traps.
Yeah, find and remove traps on the chest.
Okay. Yep, you cast it.
Okay.
Boom. Has been cast.
It don't know if it worked, but it's been cast.
Right.
You can open the chest. See if it
Okay.
worked.
I look at Dan and give him a nod.
All right, I'll go for it. I'll jump straight in there. Pull
Yep.
the chest open.
Boom. Water rushes in. There is a scroll case. There is a small pouch that's quite heavy and jingly.
Ooh.
And there is a single bolt.
Okay, can I have a closer look at the bolt?
Yes, you can. Excuse me. How rude. I'm just bringing up your character sheet to see what you can do about it.
Dum-ba-dum.
You've got. Okay.
Really, we need a wizard to take a look at this bolt.
Now you say that, but our man here is a bard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah? What is your percentage chance for legend lore, as it were?
Oh. Legendary bolt.
How do I know that?
You wrote it down, didn't you?
Well, I don't have a percentage chance. I just have legend lore.
Yeah, what does it say? Oh,
Just-
yeah. Just legend lore. Okay.
We're a real Mickey Mouse operation, aren't we?
Quiet.
Quiet you. I agree.
You just saw that you aren't involved in combat.
Yeah.
I have
Although
my
you
own
are-
adventures
Although
going
he
on.
is involved in combat.
Oh.
So
Spirit
jelly.
Lord.
So very jelly.
Oh, that's... Yeah. You don't know what she's like in the sack.
Not,
I can
not keeping it
get an
subtle there,
inkling.
Dickie.
After what I saw, I can get an
I was going
inkling.
to say, yes, he actually probably has an idea, but
I do have an idea. Of course I have an idea. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Ooh, drum roll, please.
What level are you?
Level 4.
Okay, roll 2d 10. Yeah, the d100 on the thing.
Okay. Roll. I got 86.
Okay, you don't seem to recall anything special about this particular bolt.
Okay.
It looks nice though.
I'm gonna take it anyway, just in case.
Yep, it's a
That's
good
a
idea.
sense,
It's a very good idea.
I will add it to my collection of disappointing things I found.
I'll take the scroll case.
Ooh, that's a nice thing. Yeah, you take the scroll case. That's good.
probably a useful thing to have.
Yep.
So have
You have
you
a
only
scroll.
you've only explored this tiny part of a huge ship, have you?
Well, this is the captain's quarters.
That's where all the good crap is.
Apparently, we've still got the armory to go. How long have we got left on our potion stuff, by the way?
Combat took like 5 minutes. Tops.
Okay. If there's nothing else you want to look at, shall we move on?
I think we're pretty done here, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you not want to poke your head up and see if I'm remotely available yet?
It's all up to you, Kieran.
I don't know.
You know where we are. We have a marker, thanks to Tuckman.
Hi.
If you want to come out and swim down here with us, you're very welcome to.
I think I've left in your capable hands.
Okay.
But Kira, don't you want to play?
I don't know. It's interesting to see how people cope without me. Well, and
Very
actually,
well,
seriously,
it seems.
in all seriousness, I can swim, but I can't actually do anything other than snipe people very well.
True. Although you do have blades on your bow, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Which I always forget about, yes.
Yeah.
Mm,
Anyway, where to next, Dan?
Armory.
Armory is.
Okay, in the armory. Again, opening the doors. Quite a feat. Lots of water rushes in, and immediately a lot of bowstrings are sodden. However, there are grappling hooks aplenty. There is quite a bit of rope, now soaking.
Ooh.
And several racks full of cutlasses.
Okay.
There's also a barrel in the far corner with
So,
a tap on it.
right.
What sort of weapon is a cutlass?
I think
It's like a slashing. kind
yeah.
of-
if you think of your stereotypical pirate with the swashbuckling and the har har sort of thing, the cutlass is the type of weapon they would have. If not, think about the cavalry saber.
Okay.
That, but more piratey.
They have curved swords.
curved
Curved.
swords.
Swords.
Right. Anyhow, yes. The final place that you haven't been in is the hold.
To the hold.
Yep.
Mhm.
Get into the hold. Water rushes in. Again, same old, same old. In the hold, there are lots of like fine cloths and crates full of spices that have now been rendered useless by the water. So a lot
Right.
of what is in here is unusable now.
So it's pointless being in here then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that's all the places of interest,
Yep.
unless you want to search some of the barrels, I suggest.
I'm
we
going to
do
be
it.
honest. I think we've got the good loot from this
Yeah.
place.
Okay, let's go.
Adventure ho!
To Baldur's Gate.
So what, are you done with the ship?
Yes.
We'll come
Yeah,
back
done.
to the pub. I
On the
think.
way back, those sharks.
Sharks.
Really?
Attracted by the blood? No, I'm not. I'm not.
I'm not that evil.
I don't want to drag out the underwater combat for too long.
No,
Right. Anyway, it's getting late. It's
you're
about
telling me.
8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the evening. So, I'd recommend getting to bed, spending the night, and we can end it here.
I
Then
know a
wait for
pub.
Callum to come back. I know of a tavern not far from here.
Yes, there's a pub I'm vaguely familiar with.
Vaguely.
Yeah. We'll call out to Tuckman. We'll tell him to follow us, and we'll go back to the pub.
Yep. Connor, if you are watching this, I have spent all of your money on cheese.
Oh, this is fantastic.
The wisest investment he's made.
Different kinds of cheese, yes. But cheese nonetheless.
All different kinds.
They're all
Stinking
different
bishop,
kinds.
Wensleydale, cheddar.
Camembert.
So, do they walk into the pub and I am looking very content with a certain somebody in the pub? Probably blind drunk.
Oh no, you're upstairs, you're sleeping.
No, okay.
She
Don't mind.
tuckered you out. She tuckered you out. I look upstairs and I see one figure with a tail inside another figure, but I don't know which one's
Well,
which.
You say
Wink.
tail.
Hey man, I'm a victim in this too. This insidious dungeon master is making me do things. What can I say?
Do
Mm.
things.
Oh, I didn't mean like that. Oh.
That's nothing.
Uh,
Yes, Connor may have gotten a new spell that he doesn't know about.
Oh.
And only
mastery of
because
cheese element.
cheese bending.
I bend this cheese to my will.
That all changed
over the
when the
cheese.
Fire Nation attacked.
But yes, anyway, should we leave it here then?
Yeah. How is the XP and stuff looking?
Just
Oh, it's
shocked
looking good.
silence. It's like, oh
It's
God.
looking good.
It's looking good.
It's looking good. Yeah, I just muted myself with my elbow.
Right. Are any of us close to leveling up?
You are all, except Dan, close to leveling up.
Did I get
Ooh.
experience?
You did get experience.
But-
Now, this one hasn't been particularly combat heavy.
No.
That will be made up for with a rather tasty encounter next time.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought I had a tasty encounter already, but
Oh, you've had close encounters of the... one,
Tail kind.
three,
of the
four,
infectious kind.
however many kind. Oh, you don't know that without Detect Evil?
I live
So what have we
dangerously.
killed today?
Say again? Connor? Callum? Whoever?
What? He doesn't know my name.
I just know you as a small child.
I'm an orc, damn it. Anyway, yeah. How many
Particularly ugly
enemies
child.
actually killed today?
How many enemies did you actually kill today?
Well,
Three?
3 enemies and 1 innocent man.
I'm going to count the innocent man as an enemy. Purely because he had loot, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't see any of it. But,
No, you didn't. Because nobody bothered to go down and check.
If you go down in the river
So you just
today,
killed a man for no reason.
Yep, you just killed a man for
To
no
your
reason.
own detriment, in fact, because he wasn't able to help later.
Yeah, and he had rope use, so he would have been able to tie the raft back together.
oh,
You know why he flew forwards?
why?
Tuckman was dicking around and cast push.
Tuckman has been an insufferable bastard throughout this.
Again, Connor, if you can hear them,
session.
if you're watching this, we need you.
We
Well,
need you.
I don't. I'm
We
having fun.
need you
It all falls
desperately.
apart without us, man.
Yes. How many did you kill today? You killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's not many.
It's not like you killed 20
5.
goblins all by yourself.
Unlike somebody last time. Should I make you all heal up next time?
It may be good. Also, I will need to pray as well.
You will need to pray. That's
Guys,
a very
guys.
Oh man, it's been ages since I've prayed.
Damn,
yeah,
it's just been so
Dan?
long.
Mm-hmm.
So you're aware you are now on 6 hit points. Tash, you're on 19.
Ooh.
Tuckman is on 15. Slide, you've only lost 1 point. You're on 21. But for
Feeling pretty
don't
good.
write any of this down because just you'll get to full hit points for next time because sleeping.
Everybody, I would like
Zeus
to...
will visit you in the night.
Yes, this is all getting into kind of D&D bureaucracy at the end now, so I would just like to say, Dan, this has been your first experience. Have you had fun, generally?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been insightful. That's how I shall describe it.
I have to say, this has not been the
How
most...
very tactful.
This has not been the most adventurous combat-wise adventure, no.
Mm.
No.
I mean, if you compare it to our first session, it's nothing. It is a toe in the ocean. But I think
Yes.
you fit in well. You know, you'll go far with us, lad.
I can't imagine now how we would ever get along without Bukake.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't be the same.
I'm sorry.
really
Dan.
glad that that's happened. Thanks for the nickname, guys. Really
That's nothing.
appreciate it. That one.
You've seen Zeus here, yeah?
I've seen what?
You've seen my picture there, Zeus, yeah?
Mhm.
This is the man that turned Callum into a small child.
You still don't know me.
Yep.
Oh well.
Can we all enjoy a lovely, fruity goodbye, everybody?
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Tugman.
Bye.
God damn it, Tuckman!
Grease and set it on fire.
I have to live with these people on a daily basis.
What a nightmare.
Worth every penny. So if Richard, you could give us a blast of your voice.
Blasting.
Yeah, that's enough from you. Callum, go.
I love you, man.
Oh, that's nice. And now just Dan.
Hi!
Getting into it already,
That
that's
works.
good. Now I